And we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. How is it going? It is Eric from Eric's World here, doing another live stream. Tonight, we have quite a bit of progress going to be accomplished. I'm super excited to get this started and finish off quite a bit of the MOC here. And hopefully try and get you guys a good angle. You can kind of see where I'm working with right now. This is like the city portion that moves on up. Oh, what? I'm having issues with this. Make sure it all aligns perfectly. But yes, this is the city portion. Some of this is going to be at different levels, so I'm going to be coming back later on and adjusting it. Most of the city is going to be at like this height, pretty much. If you guys can kind of see that, so. It looks pretty nice right now. The light bluish gray is the roads, and then buildings and such will be in between all this. And the buildings will be at different heights. It's not going to be like the same height. It's going to be like one high and then 2 or 3 high or something like that. And then different shaped buildings like that encompass 2 of these plates pretty much. So I'm going to be working on all the details after I get like this section done. My main objective is to finish off here, over here, and start rock work up here to cover the supports, and then we'll come back over here pretty much, if you guys could see what I was pointing at. Oh, Mr. Jeff is here. Welcome, Jeff.
Hi.
There we go. All right, so 21 bricks, welcome. Nerd Brick 101, Lego Freak, welcome. Thank you all so much for coming. Minifig scale later in time. No, this is all just micro scale. This would be massive if I did it in minifigure scale.
I think you should do it, Eric. That would be totally worth it.
I just don't have the parts for that, dude. That would
buy parts. You can buy parts.
No, I'm trying to just go off of what I had previously, which I have quite a few parts, but not enough to.
You'll never have enough parts to do anything you ever want to do, Eric. That's always. That's how Lego works. Every time you need pieces, you don't have.
This thing would be like 10 times the size, probably, of what I have right now. There's no way I would be able to do that. It's just way too big for this section here.
I placed another bricklink order towards my haunted mansion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was only for like about 300 parts though, so I still need like 1,000.
So you still have 1,000 left, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can get that easily here soon. Save up your.
I can. I'm just kind of lazy, and I haven't.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna place at least one order from Bricks and Pieces, just because 16 by 16 plates are easier to get from there than they are from Bricklink, and I need like 6 of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The only issue with that is that Bricks and Pieces orders are taking like 5 weeks to ship.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes forever. Grab some extra parts.
Did you watch The Prestige yet, Eric?
No, I've been super busy.
You got 4 days.
4 days until it's gone? No.
Until it's gone off Hulu.
But it goes to Amazon right after.
Yeah, true. But you should watch it on Hulu just because I think you should watch the movie.
Oh. Bricklink, my man. Yeah, I know. I've been a Bricklink seller for a very long time. I think I just celebrated like 6 years or something on Bricklink. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll use Bricklink if I need extra parts, but right now I'm just trying to use what parts I have available. So all these like brown portions, they need to be tanned pretty much. So you can't even see it. Let's see, all these brown portions that needs to be tanned, but it looks decent brown. But I need it to look tanned. So for the most part, I'm just gonna work on here for right now, which. This side is done. I just need to do rock work over here. And, it'll look fantastic here soon. So happy that I've been able to accomplish quite a bit. Let's see. Where's my blue? Put my blue up here. One and two. Ooh, this section is different. No, stay. Stop moving. I'm thinking about taking one of my kits apart and building something with it after I do a couple of videos. Really? You have enough parts out of that kit to make something different? I guess you could be very creative, but I think those kits are like very limited with their parts. Because you got like the bulldozer and what was the other one? The Red Baron. That one, that's all red parts pretty much. So I don't know what you can make out of that.
It depends on what you're trying to build.
Yeah.
What you're trying to build it from, I guess, too.
Let's see. I'm going to. Where's this one? Can I put this back here? I'm going to extend that one more. Yeah, the APC has a decent amount of 1x3 bricks. I have 5 kits right now. Yeah, but if you're only taking one apart, then you only have parts from just one. Right. And of course, the area that I'm working on, you guys can't really see. There you go. Ow. No. Losing all my bricks. Okay. Grab some more. Yeah, but this Friday I'm dropping around 300. Oh my gosh. 300 figures alone? Jeez, man. That's crazy. All right. So another 4x4. Where's my 4x4s? Here's quite a few. I guess I don't have as many as I had in the past. I had like 100 plus in the past of 4x4 plates. Let's see. I did use probably 20 in this section already. I had to pretty much raise it up a little bit, so I used all my 4x4s because it just worked out that way. But I just found about 10, so I use all those. Yeah, and then 160 on a Humvee from BKM. BKM. Oh. That's cool, man. You're getting a lot of sets that you like or kits that you like.
100 BFan will show up today.
It's probably Tannen. He's a
no, he's currently at home. It was just on Santa's stream. They're in a little bit of an after call right now, I think, but on StreamYard, so I don't know if he's left.
Okay. Well, then hopefully he'll have time, and then if Sans just completed his stream, he can pop on if he wants to. Okay. Place this bad boy over here.
I can't figure out what the really rare parts that I still need are from this haunted mansion. Because every time I buy more things, it always tells me that it'll cost me like $400 to get the rest of.
Jeez, that's crazy.
So I think part of it has to do with the fact that there are a handful of pieces that are listed as not applicable color. So it likes to tell me that I need like 1,000 of each of them in every color possible.
Wow.
Even though I don't. So.
Bad Bricklink. Stop trying to make him spend more. Let's see. Or I'll use the 160 on Bricklink. Still undecided. Yeah, you get a lot of parts with 160 on Bricklink. Definitely. Or you can invest that in the stock market and grow it. I invested 150 today in a company that doubled my money, and I got out of that right away because it jumped down. So I got 150 for, not for free, but I used my money to make myself money today. So I guess that worked out. But man, I wish I jumped on the train for GameStop at the beginning of the week or a week ago, because man, I would have had so much money. I think it started at like $20 originally, and now it's over 280, I think.
It was like 300 something.
Well, right now I think it's like 200 something.
Oh, well, it was 300 something if you were good.
Yeah, I if I had stock in there, I probably would have, you know, got out about 300 something. I was like, yeah, this is not going to stay. That's why I had to do with the other one because it jumped to like $66 and then it started going down and it jumped down $16 and I was like, oh, sell right now, 50 bucks, fine. But yeah, it's been a nice day. So Bitcoin sucks right now. I need Bitcoin to go back up to like 4,000. That'd be awesome.
To 4,000? Isn't it at like 30,000?
Sorry, 40,000. 40,000. Forgot the zero. It's been a long day. Welcome, Lego Star Wars Master 33. How's it going, man? Another 4. Okay, I definitely need a different angle for this. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so that's a bit better. So now I can see what I'm working on right now. Okay, so huge mess right here, but making the little staircase up, and I'm gonna.
I need a larger bag.
Kind of bring it up this way. Don't you have a lot of Ziplocs? You should.
Yeah, but not in my room. I need to go downstairs and get a larger bag.
Oh wait, you should have a lot from what I sent you.
Yeah, I don't think you sent any gallon bags, or if you did, I'm still using them for what you sent them. I sent in them. So I need to get a gallon bag. I will be back.
All right. Hey, this mine. How's it going, man? Okay. I don't know why I thought that would work. It just comes down. Let's see where ones. Put this in the center. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna pull it out further. Extra support for the other sections. Fudge, I don't think. How tall do I need that? Is that an extra brick? Let me see real quick. Okay, perfect. Just a brick, pretty much. But you know what? I'm going to add some plates to the bottom of this to bring it up. Wait, would one? No. Shoot, no, that wouldn't work. I needed one higher, so I'm probably going to use these other plates in front of me. Where's my long one? There he is, a lawn boy. Okay. Oh, that's broken. I didn't know that. But I guess it doesn't matter since it's Technic. It'd be underneath it anyways. Okay. Come across. Need another one of these. That's it there. Sweet. Grab one of those. And there we go. That should do it. Let me fill in that section. Use a wedge.
A gallon bag acquired.
Nice.
And some ice cream too.
2 for 1. Good job.
Yeah, I figured I might as well multitask my trip down the stairs.
Works out. Okay, so that works. I need. What is that? How far should I make that out? Yep, that should be the right. All right. Another 2. Darn it.
Oh, Eric, you want another movie recommendation?
So what?
You want another movie recommendation?
I bet it's Prestige.
No, I have another one. A movie that I just watched for the first time yesterday.
Oh, recommendation. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
No.
It's a good movie.
What is it about? Is it action or is it just adventure?
It's a sci-fi romance movie.
Wow. Okay.
You want the synopsis?
Sure.
Letterboxd has a good synopsis. It's better than the Google one. I'm gonna find it. Eternal Sunshine. Spotless Mind. Joel Bear is heartbroken and his girlfriend underwent the procedure to erase him from her memory. He decides to do the same. However, as he watches his memories of her fade away, he realizes that he still loves her, and it may be too late to correct his mistake. It's a good movie. Have you seen Memento?
What do you say?
Have you ever seen Memento?
Sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
Oh, well, honestly, that's a far more witty statement than you expect. The whole plot of Memento is about a guy with short-term memory loss that forgets everything after like 15 minutes.
Wow, that sucks. It's just like 50 Shades of Grey guy. 5 Second Tom, I think it is.
What?
5 Second Tom at 50 Shades of Grey. He just, or not 50 Shades of Grey, 50 First Dates. Oh my gosh. Just forgets everything after seconds. Okay, that's good. Now time to put plates down. Yay.
Where's everybody else at?
I don't know. It's crazy.
I mean,
Started.
there are a total of 6 people who have access to the link. 2 of them I know of their locations. Because Beef have any, or I know of their locations as of like 10 minutes ago at least. Or how long have you been live?
17 minutes.
No, as of 17 minutes ago. Then they were in what's ages after call.
Gotcha. There. Cy Connor, how's it going? Or Cy O'Connor, sorry. Welcome. Alrighty, let's see. It's here. Magnificent.
So Eric, if you had to pick your 5 favorite movies of all time.
5 favorite movies?
Yes, 5 favorite movies of all time.
Can't think of 5 right now.
You can't think of 5 movies that you've liked?
Saving Private Ryan, Endgame.
Good movie.
Ooh, let's see. I don't know. Spider-Man Far From Home is pretty good. I got nothing else right now. All of a sudden, can't remember all the movies I've ever watched. Let's see, was it height? 3 bricks. Almost perfect. Darn it. Just needed 1 more brick. Up there.
Hello, 117 Legion. What?
Huh?
The 117 Legion is here. I said hello. Would you like me to not say hello? Sorry, I revoked my hello.
Welcome 117 Legion. How's it going? Thanks so much for coming, man. Glad that you were able to make it.
I'm not Eric. Won't let me say hello to you.
Huh? 3. Yeah, this should do potentially. I should make that work. Okay, so bring another 3 over. do this one up the top. Oh, we got a wild Batman in here. Welcome, wild
Hey,
Batman.
hello.
What's going on? I was literally putting in the private chat. Jeff, help me.
I saw you as quickly as I could.
Gotcha. Appreciate. How are you guys doing tonight?
Tired.
I'm doing excellent.
I'm doing good. So I have some funny news that happened today because today is like the second day of classes for me. And one of the professors, she's one of the professors for my major. And this is my third semester with her. So, and I've gotten an A in each semester I had with her. So this is the third one. She really likes me. She knows I'm a good student and stuff. And today she goes, name something that I don't know about you when she's doing the introductions to the class. And I'm just like, you know what? I really like Lego. I buy Lego all the time. And she's like, oh, do you have any to show us? And I showed her the shelves in my room the same way I did the other day because the class is really small and she was kind of fine with that. And she goes, you know something, Andrew? My two sons in the past really love Lego and there's so much of it sitting around my house. One day I should just give it all to you.
Ooh.
And I said, I'll buy it. And she goes, how about I just give it to you? Someday we'll do like a drive-by transaction during quarantine. And I'm just like, she'll like, we'll social distance and everything, but you can have it. And I'm just like, I'll take you up on that offer. So
That's
sometime
awesome.
soon, my professor is going to give me a bunch of free Lego, which is very nice.
That was perfect.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I couldn't have asked for better because if she had two kids that loved Lego that don't care anymore, who knows what I could be getting? Because they could be like early 2000s, maybe up to like 2010. So I could be getting some crazy stuff in there.
That's awesome. Got those awesome connections.
Mm-hmm.
The Truman Show's a good movie. I don't understand Man of Steel though. Sorry.
Let's see, in no particular order: number 1, Man of Steel; The Truman Show; Jurassic World; The Lego Movie; Batman Begins.
That's a very odd list.
I also don't see how you can like Batman Begins more than The Dark Knight.
I'm also seeing Jurassic World over Jurassic Park.
I like Jurassic World.
I like Jurassic World too.
I think that is more fair than Batman Begins versus The Dark Knight.
Also, Man of Steel being at number 1's kind of wild because I don't even think that's the best DC. I think Wonder Woman's a better movie.
No, I have strong feelings against Wonder Woman. I think it was a great movie for the first 2 acts, and the third act took everything that was good about the first 2 acts and deleted.
I also feel like I'm the only person in the world now who actually enjoyed 1984.
I haven't seen 1984 yet.
People say it's weird. It's very weird. That's all I gotta say. It's a weird movie, but it's not bad. I thought it was cool.
Oh, I think I missed it on HBO Max. So, but
I'm not buying HBO Max, especially like,
they're apparently working on a Harry Potter TV show, so I might have to get it for much of that. But
speaking of movies, who do you think's gonna win, Godzilla or King Kong?
I don't know. I haven't watched any of the Godzilla movies, so
King Kong's gonna win.
I think Godzilla by a landslide, man. I think Godzilla is just laser beam out mouth, destroy big monkey. That's kind of how I think the movie's gonna go. But I'm going midnight showing for that. I don't care. I'm so excited to go see it because seeing King of Monsters, like those big monster movies in theaters, is the way you need to watch them. Is someone else here?
No, I'm checking something real quick.
Gotcha.
Speaking of movies, Andrew, have you watched The Prestige yet? Eric didn't.
God damn it. I didn't either. I could tell you I watched a whole anime the other night. Just
Yeah, but that's not The Prestige, Andrew.
Last night I completely watched the anime Charlotte. Solid TV show about our anime about superpowers. It's a weird take on them, but The Prestige. No, I'm gonna make a bookmark on my computer so I don't remember.
Other question, Andrew. Do you have Hulu or Amazon Prime?
I have Amazon Prime.
If you wait until February 1st, you can just watch it on Amazon Prime.
You wait till February 1st?
Well, it's coming to Amazon Prime on February 1st.
See,
okay.
Watch it then.
So remind me February, actually that's next week.
Yeah.
I didn't realize January was already over. Oh yeah, this mine to mine. Yeah, I think it'll be a tie. So what I've heard someone say is that they think it'll be a fight for the first 2 acts in the movie, just Godzilla versus King Kong. The first act is gonna introduce them. The second act, they're gonna be fighting the whole time. Third act, they're gonna release Mecha Godzilla, and they think Kong and Godzilla will have to connect and fight.
Well, there's also
Jesus. AWM said the exact thing in chat just a second after I did. That's crazy. Yeah, but no, the Mecha Godzilla, I feel that's what's going to have to happen for this to be a number one. AWM, you should join the call.
Also, if you'd like another movie recommendation, Andrew, I have a good one that I just watched the other day.
And what one was that?
Have you ever seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
I have not. I haven't even heard of it.
It's a good movie. I would strongly recommend.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes. It's a sci-fi romance movie.
From 2004.
Yes.
93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
8.3 on IMDb. I like IMDb live.
Very interesting.
Would strongly recommend.
It's just an odd title.
Kind of, but it makes sense.
Let's see.
Oh no, the what you're talking about, ADM, AWM, I didn't watch the like a video about the Mechagodzilla thing. I saw like some like thing on my Instagram feed of someone talking about how they believe Mechagodzilla is going to join in or something, and like a screenshot that they're like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure that's Mechagodzilla right there." So that's how I found out about it. Oh yeah, the one will fall line will be Mechagodzilla. I think that'd be a huge cop out though. I just want Kong to get slapped and then just.
The one thing that I saw post with the movie that would make sense to me is that they have been deliberately not calling Kong King Kong yet, so they think that he'll win and become King Kong.
Oh. Yeah, because it is Godzilla versus Kong. It's not Godzilla versus King Kong. That is true.
And the last one was called Kong Skull Island or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still undecided. I might go watch the old movies before the next one comes out. But if I do watch, I probably wouldn't bother watching it in theaters. I'd just get HBO Max for a month.
Oh, that'd be cool if they put it on HBO Max.
Yeah, they are.
You said, what it is?
Every Warner Brothers movie coming out this year is going to be on HBO Max same day.
Oh, that's awesome. When was it? March something?
March 26th.
No,
I thought it was 20.
They pushed it back 5 days.
Wow.
Huh. Well, I don't really care. I'm going to see that midnight in the theaters because I think I just missed the theaters so badly. So I'm going to see that big screen. Boom.
I forget. Did you see Tenet?
I did not. You mentioned it last week, but I did not see
I know. I probably mentioned it. I mentioned it pretty often. We should have seen Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Warren Brothers film?
Tenet, a Warner Brothers movie?
No, it came out earlier this year. It was like the first blockbuster to come out when theaters reopened.
It was a Warner Brothers movie.
Then why is it not on HBO?
Yeah,
new.
Like look at this meme that just appeared. It says, "I am literally a walking nuclear power plant. What is your ability?" And then it's Godzilla on the side, just monkey. And it's like I just opened Instagram. Everyone thinks Godzilla has to win because it just doesn't make sense if Kong does.
I think that it makes less sense that Godzilla would win because if it's so obvious that he's going to win, then why would he win? Like, there's in order to make the story interesting, I think Kong has to win.
They made 2 movies about Godzilla and they made one about Kong. So it's kind of like
a Kong movie.
This is just so boo.
Let's see.
I don't know. I would bet that Kong will win.
AWM thinks Mechagodzilla was in.
We went over this.
Really? I wasn't here for that. We're just working. Let's see. But it was so awesome today starting the Target job. I was like looking at the clock and I was like, 1 hour down, $20. I'm like, I've never had that type of job before.
Oh yeah, 117 Legion is asking what Mechagodzilla is. It's literally a robot Godzilla. If you see my corner, I'm just gonna show a picture of what Mechagodzilla looks like. Just robot Godzilla. Nothing too crazy there. Just robot Godzilla.
Let's see all the slopes over here. All right. Gotta try and build this.
Oh yeah, everyone thinks this is just a picture of the Power Rangers. I'm just scrolling through pictures of Mechagodzilla. Look how lame this looks. Look at how lame that Mechagodzilla looks.
I don't know about
There's
you,
so
but
many-
I think it looks fantastic.
There's so many different designs. How the hell are they going to introduce Mechagodzilla into this universe? They're just going to be like, okay, the Japanese government has an idea. If we can't beat Godzilla, Mechagodzilla. We gonna make a robot version of the man. Except he's gonna be made out of wires and not flesh and bone. And nuclear radiation. He said, bro, he be a robot. Yeah, he does. For some reason. I've been thinking I wanted to react to something tonight so I can keep on my daily upload schedule. But I don't know what I'd react to.
React to.
Oh, he
The
says
cartoon.
Mechagodzilla was in the trailer. It was 100% confirmed. Well,
We went over this.
my bad. I thought he was just talking about just how they think he's in the movie. Nope, he's confirmed. All right.
Yeah, he was in there for a split second. He was looming over a building.
When did you get in here? But he was looming over a building?
Yeah, it
Let me
was a
look that up.
I'm pretty sure you can find the screenshot on Google if you just Google it. But yeah, he's been confirmed, but not officially. But we know he's in the movie.
Let us see.
Also, I haven't seen King
This
of the
is the
Monsters yet, so
screenshot
don't
they
spoil
used?
it. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be in that blurry light of clouds that's right there in the corner.
Yeah,
but
it's that.
yeah. That
Also,
now that just
I
kind of
haven't-
looks like normal Godzilla, but
Oh yeah,
there's
that
also
looks
another
like
shot
Godzilla.
in the trailer where it looks like Godzilla's tail is really silvery and shiny. So people are speculating that the Godzilla we see in the trailer is Mechagodzilla with regular Godzilla skin on. And they did that
What?
in some of the older movies, I believe, like the Japanese movies. So they might be doing that again. Also, I haven't seen King of Monsters yet, but I heard that they set up some weird skeleton of Godzilla thing in that movie, so they could do something with that, like create Mechagodzilla via that.
Without spoiling it, I'm trying to think what happened. Well, the one thing I'm very interested in, because they said that there was some sort of war between the monsters, between King of Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, and that out of all of them, the two that remained were King Kong and Godzilla.
I also heard that this movie's kind of gonna set up the Hollow Earth theory, and in the trailers you can see that there's like floating mountains in the background. This one scene with Kong.
Avatar?
They had already said there was a Hollow Earth in the King of Monsters, so that kind of shakes your thing because you're like, oh, it puts that into motion. They put it into motion in the last movie. You just didn't watch it, so.
Well, thanks for that spoiler, but
Well, you're making emotions on something for the future without knowing the past, so I kind of just gotta put you in your place real quick, man.
Hey, WM, I got another spoiler for you. King of Monsters had a lot of E22 Ospreys. So.
Yeah, I think King of Monsters was the best of the three, so I'm hoping that this is even better.
Would you recommend that I go and watch all three before the new one comes out?
It's more of one of those things. You'll watch the Godzilla 2014 and you'll be not impressed. You'll watch King of Monsters, or you'll watch Kong, you'll think it's good. And if you enjoyed Kong, I think you'll definitely enjoy King of Monsters. Okay. That's my thing, because 2014 Godzilla I don't even rewatch. I know what happens, and it's nothing special. It just introduces Godzilla. That's all it is. And then the rest of the movies. But Kong is a good movie. Kong and Skull Island or whatever it's called. And King of Monsters is one of my favorites. It's one of the movie posters I have on the wall over there. Because I really, really love that movie in theaters. But I also like stupid monster fighting each other, you know? Ghidorah was amazing in that movie. King Ghidorah is so cool. Let's check YouTube. YouTube, what are you going to recommend me? Because I'm going to react to something when this stream is over.
React to The Prestige. Obviously.
The whole movie.
Yep.
I got some random underground song that is by an artist I've never heard of, featuring an artist I've never heard of, that was released 3 hours ago and has 8,000 views. So maybe I can hop onto that because YouTube wants to recommend it.
Oh, you seen the movie Baby Driver?
I have seen Baby Driver. Wait, no, I haven't seen Baby Driver. I was thinking of Taxi Driver. I've seen Taxi Driver. I haven't seen Baby Driver.
I have seen Baby Driver and I haven't seen Taxi Driver. So
Taxi Driver is a weird movie from the 80s or 90s. Yeah.
It's a
Not
Tarantino
bad.
movie, right?
Say that again?
It's a Tarantino movie.
I believe so. And it features who's the main actor? Because he's like one of those actors that you're like, oh yeah, he's all over the place. It's from 76. Woo. No, it's a Scorsese film.
Okay.
Who stars in it? Robert De Niro. That was one of his first main roles. So it's like a really young Robert De Niro, which is odd.
AWM had to drop out. Just wanted to hop in and share my 2 cents about that.
Gotcha. Well, if you're hopping out and you're still here, go watch King of Monsters. How about that?
HBO Max. Watch it, man. Come up on there.
Dude, looking at BFAB's hate on his on the Bionicle video is absurd. Dude,
Yeah.
it's how much comments does he have now? 523.
Wow.
Good grammar and
I had a Grammarly app.
Just this argument sucks. It's just one set aimed at adult deck collectors for LEGO's anniversary. Bionicle deserves to win, if not for anything else. That it didn't get anything for its 20th anniversary. Shut up. This video is kind of asinine.
Hey, you know what else didn't get anything for its 20th anniversary? Time Cruise. So I don't want to hear that argument.
We probably didn't get anything for space either. We probably didn't get anything for pirates.
We've gotten things for space anniversaries, I think.
And then there's someone who just
they brought back pirates before, but you know what? Never been brought back. They even brought Bionicle back once, but Time Cruisers has never been brought back. It needs to come back.
The thing is, I never bought Bionicle.
You know what else I never bought? Time Cruisers, because it wasn't around when I was alive.
That's true.
No.
I bet you never bought any Time Cruisers.
Never.
Someone said, they're not bringing back Bionicle. The vote winner gets a single commemorative set. Your entire video is pointless and moot. Whatever the fuck moot means.
Basically pointless. So
yeah, pointless and pointless. What fucking nerds.
Is kind of pointless.
Dude, he commented something about BFAB kind of made a poor pinned comment. But it's like, how the fuck did BFAB get ratioed on his own video? He got ratioed. Why are you doing this? There are millions of fans of Bionicle. I think that's cap.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were a million Bionicle
A
fans.
million or two, maybe.
Like, then,
But
like, I think it was a very successful team when it first came out. Maybe
I think the fact you're wrong behind a joke comment instead of actually apologizing for using G2's failures out of context and not realizing how a fan vote works. Sad. Maybe your opinion is just shit. I love going through this. I've been looking through these like earlier today. I just sat there scrolling because I'm just like, this is absurd. People are so whack. Dude.
Did you see the comment? We've got a system elitist here. G2 didn't sell out because the story and marketing were trash. System elitists are one of the worst things about the LEGO community.
Oh my god. It's now up to 730 dislikes. He's gotten 5,000 views on this hoe. Oh my god. Dude, his channel's gonna get traction from this. I know. He's gained some subscribers from it too, I feel.
Did you see this comment? The Bionicle fan doesn't buy any of them. In quotation marks. The casual guy that only buys DC and Marvel, ? Sorry to disappoint you, but the failure was more in the company's bad decisions, like the super simp LEGO merchandising movie, paraphrase of Warner Ultimatum on Home or Brick movie, by the way. And yeah, a guy that do merchandising would say a brick, it sells more. And Bionicle, it would sell too if they had what LEGO Star Wars, Marvel / DC or other franchises, movies and series and a whole big media campaign like they had on the original run until the 6th year. In parentheses, Netflix Bionicle doesn't count that it needs to be made on the first year instead of the web animations. But if those franchises were never ... ever in all caps on the LEGO catalog, you would never have had another set past 2005. But quit complaining, shitting on the contest, and get over it. I mean, it's just one. No, I mean, is just one set, not brigdening. Back to the franchise, I mean, Bionicle community is not storming the Brickers. I mean, almost the majority vote for another LEGO theme that only will appear in just one set, all caps. I mean, it's not worth it by the 2 parts.
That's such a long comment.
There's more. It's not over yet. And the video is only in all caps, talking about some US in all caps and other English parts. There are countries that had LEGO in all caps, but they never release the line. In my case, the only publicity was on Walmart. But Walmart here only focuses on fruits and vegetables and some TV and devices. So again, the fault is LEGO, not the fans. At least do better research. My favorite thing about that comment is their spelling of Walmart. And it's not just a typo because they do it twice in a row.
I agree with this mind of mine because he said Bionicle things think they single-handedly saved LEGO, which just isn't true. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy buildable figures like Bionicle and Hero Factory. But
I think it was the death of Galador and Jack Stone that saved LEGO, actually.
I think it was just Star Wars. And
no, I don't know. Star Wars is the only thing that kept it from dying earlier. But
that's what I'm thinking. I think LEGO was the thing.
I wrote a whole research paper about this in the 11th grade. So,
really?
Yeah.
And what was your conclusion?
So basically, the reason that they were struggling financially was because they consistently made stupid decisions without realizing how much things cost. So you remember when they had all those weird specialized things like Snaps and Galador and Jackstone, and they had all these large juniorized pieces in town sets? The problem was that they were trying to make toys without worrying at all about whether or not the molds and stuff that they introduced would be like reused ever. So they basically, the problem wasn't that they weren't selling great, which I mean they weren't, but the bigger problem was how they were creating things in the first place without regard to the cost.
Yeah.
And the other thing that contributed to where was I going with this?
What other thing that contributed to their loss?
I had another point. The other thing was that the other thing that helped save the company was the fact that they switched where they got their plastics from, and instead of like what they would do before then would be they would buy pre-mixed plastic colors from different suppliers, and they didn't get them all from one supplier. They would have different teams of people getting different color plastic pieces from different companies. So basically what they did after that was they just started getting the plastic pieces and mixing the colors themselves, which cut costs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Instead of outsourcing from
So basically, it really
companies,
the only reason Bionicle gets any credit for helping to save them was that it was the first good idea that they had since they started effectively cutting costs.
Yeah, but then I'd say there's a couple other ones that I think Lego had the nail on the head for. I think Power Miners did really well because I remember
Power
when that
Miners
first
was
came
4
out.
years later.
Yeah,
like they were already doing well again on Power Miners. So
is it safe to say Ninjago is like the main ones, considering it's been going on for like 10 years now?
Ninjago, it has been going on for 10 years because it highly exceeded expectations. It was going to die, and then they realized we can't just kill this now. It's gotten too big for us to give up the potential profits.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't credit either of those with saving Lego as a company because they were already kind of saved before that.
I kind of thought the sole saving was them starting to do like tie-ins to properties.
I mean,
I think
kind of they increased the amount of that around that time, which started, like, I guess
I feel Harry Potter, Batman, Star Wars.
To Harry Potter, Batman was later. Batman was 2006, and they were on the way back up in 2004. So you can credit Harry Potter more than that. And like honestly, from 1999 to 2002, Star Wars was the only reason that they weren't gone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But the Star Wars wasn't enough to get past their terrible financial decisions.
Legion says he needs gray. You need gray bricks? I do too. I need dark bluish gray.
Oh yeah, let's talk about another Lego topic for a minute. Because it's another thing going back to BFAB while he's not here. But I've been enjoying some of his videos recently, and his one-on video, their new thing, is completely correct. I had the same idea. I'm like, this thing is gonna flop, if not for the fact that the minifigures are interesting.
I don't know. I think video will be more successful than Hidden Side.
It'll like last 2 waves and then it's gone.
Well, like Hidden Side, I don't think there was really any appeal to that at all. I could see this having, like, Dots hasn't flopped yet. And I could see this acting more like Dots than Hidden Side.
I don't know. Because I know damn well if I'm getting any of them, it's for the characters, and I'm not touching that app one bit.
It doesn't matter if the app sells if the sets do.
But do you think they're actually going to sell? We have to see the prices first, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we need to see what's contained in each set first, but I think that they have more appealing elements than both Hidden Side and
Dots. Yeah, that's the thing. I'd like
it does have all those 2x2 tiles, which are cool.
I've been recently really enjoying Fortnite, and looking at the figures in those things, they just remind me of Fortnite characters. Just wacky as all hell. And I kind of like that about the figures. If anything, I'm going to buy like some of them just for some of the figures, just because they are really interesting. Because that's what I did with Monkey Kid. I bought one of the sets because I liked the figures. But Monkey Kid, in my opinion, none of the sets have really striked my eye. I like the one with the like pig in the cart.
I think all the sets look good. They're just overpriced.
Oh, that too. But I bought like the one with the motorcycle because I like the little samurai chick and I liked his hoverboard and stuff. But that set's already been taken apart because it's, so to say, Lego motorcycles in that oversized are just ugly no matter what.
Not always. I mean, like the Batpod UCS set doesn't matter ugly. And as a motorcycle.
The one motorcycle I still have built is Ghost Riders. The Ghost Rider set that was released a couple years ago. Ghost Rider
motorcycles that are currently built. I have Kai's Blade Cycle from the Legacy Wave just because it fit right in front of the Legacy Monastery. I have Kilo's bike from the Sons of Garmadon wave because it's like a bike that fits a big figure, and it was kind of cool. And it's mostly just there because I haven't taken it apart yet. But I think
what are your opinions on big figures while I'm at it? Because I don't know about some of them. Like,
what do you mean?
Was the? I don't know. Do you like the big figures? Big figs?
I mean, sure, yeah. I don't have a problem with them. Why?
Oh, it's just I don't know. The only big fig I have is Hulk. Well, in the Wampa, but
the Wampa's the first big fig, isn't it?
I think so because I remember getting that.
Never mind. I think it was probably the Trolls from the Fantasy line in like 2008, 2009.
Maybe. Do you know what the Wampa? True, but there also was back in like Castle Crashers. Do you remember those rock monsters?
Oh, that was in Rock Raiders.
Rock Raiders, that's what it was. That was what I was thinking.
That was the first big
figure, and then even Power Miners had the big ones. Right?
Yeah, but I was thinking more of like the current big fig system where like they have the same type of arms.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking by first.
And I think there's few of them that look really good, but other ones they kind of just like. I do not like the big fig that's in the Monkey Kid ones because I have no idea.
Well, I think that's fine. I like Killer from Sons of Garmadon, and like the Ninjago ones they've done have been pretty.
I'll have to look up some of those ones because I
can screen share them real quick if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because the only one I have the Wampa. I have one of the old Rock Raiders because I got it and when I bought Lego from my uncle, and I have like the original Hulk, and I kind of want the Thanos one, but it's just I kind of in a way wish that they had posable legs, but then again, I don't know how that would look.
This one's interesting because its legs are not offset, so they're actually parallel to each other. You know how Hulk has 1 foot forward all the time?
Yes.
This one is like the only one that doesn't. But
I'll have to see it. If the stream wasn't frozen on every other end but mine.
See, this mind of mine says, I think big figs are good for capturing a character's scale, but you can't really pose the figures. I still want more big figs in the future based on comic book characters like Abomination.
Andrew?
You played Castle.
Hold on. My tab is saying StreamYards isn't working, so I'm gonna leave it and join back, and then I'll see it. So give me a minute.
Okay. I wouldn't say one single theme save Lego. Each theme played its part, even if some things aren't.
You cannot say Marvel saved Harry Potter because Marvel did not come into the picture until 2012, and Lego was doing pretty darn well in 2012. But Marvel gets 0 credit. Sorry, and Star Wars was. I would give Star Wars some credit. Batman, I don't think I would give any credit because he didn't come till 2006. So, sorry, not everyone can have credit.
Let's see, AWM. Thanos is the main reason I have hard feelings towards big figures, but that was more Lego being lazy and cheap over just inability of detail.
Did they have an inability? Oh yeah, because I was muted when I didn't realize I was in backstage. That does look like a nice big fig. I like that. Maybe that's just my thing. I don't like how the feet are shifted forward. It's like if all of them were like that, I think I would enjoy them a lot more. That's cool.
This one only has the arm pressing on one arm, but he has a regular minifig head underneath that.
Oh, so it's like Roadhog.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is the Roadhog have shifted feet?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I'll go, or you can bring it up. Because I was like, I'll go grab it from the other room real quick. Because I think that one may actually have even feet. Because that may be my favorite one.
Roadhog. It looks like.
It looks even.
It looks even to me.
Yeah, I think it's even.
Yeah, that looks even to me.
Yeah, that I think the Roadhog, in my opinion, is my favorite big fig, especially because it has the minifigure head, and it just they put way too much detail in those Overwatch sets. And for someone who played the game like for like a year and a half religiously, I love the fact that they gave us those.
This is the other Ninjago big fig. It's not bad. It's okay though. I like
Dog Shank. You know how wild of a name that is? Holy crap! Is that is that another minifigure head on it? Like
no, this is a solid mold. Where'd Dog Shank?
Okay.
Yeah, Dog Shank did have the feet different.
Yeah, they shifted. But that is still a good looking figure.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Can I just I can click on Big Fig and see all the big figs. The Lego movie Lego Batman movie Bane wasn't bad.
I do like the look of that one.
I like the
one.
The cave
that does look nice too, because that looks like a completely separate mold. Yeah. I thought that one was kind of whack. Don't really like him.
Dark Side, honestly,
don't like that one either.
It doesn't look bad for what it's trying to be. I just don't really like Dark Side in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Dark Side is cool. These ones were okay.
Is that what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah,
I kind of want at least one of those eventually, just so I can be like, hey, classic. Because I remember seeing those in the Lego magazine all the time.
Which I guess just had a different number of horns.
Yeah.
These were in Adventures of Clutch Powers, the wonderful movie. The Goblin King was pretty cool.
That does look nice. This Mind of Mine says his favorite big fig is Bane from the Lego movie. It's not bad. I like that. I have not seen. I think I've seen that Gorilla Grodd before, but that is a very nice big fig because it's just a straight big monkey.
Yeah,
like it's a gorilla.
Well, he's got the printing on his forehead.
Oh well, it still looks good. That Green Goblin I think is ugly because I don't like Green Goblin when he's in that kind of big bulked out version.
Like for what it's supposed to look like, I think that
it's not bad. Like the ears and stuff.
They did extra molding on there in the body.
Mm-hmm.
This one's. I think this is a pretty good Hulk.
See, I have the Hulk right. Actually, I have Hulk with the tan pants, not the purple pants.
Yeah, I have the purple pants one, and I have this one from Endgame.
Yeah, I have that one right there.
Yeah,
that's the only Hulk I have. Which I think that was like just in the original Avengers Quinjet, which is why I have it.
Yeah. Which one is? Oh, this is the.
That's a real. See, if I was to get another one, I would make sure I'd get like that one where it's the proper green and then it has the purple pants.
Why purple pants? Blue pants.
Because purple is like the classic comic book, right?
Yeah, well, this one I think is technically from the Avengers game.
Avengers game. Oh, I don't like the smile on that one.
I don't really like this one that much, but
I don't like it. I didn't get any of the Endgame sets because I didn't want any of the figures with the jumpsuits. I thought the jumpsuits were just like, okay, cool, I guess, but.
This is a pretty good big fig.
That's a good one too.
I kind of wish I got that set.
Ooh, yeah, Killer Croc. I like that one because it's the legitimate crocodile head of.
Yeah. This one's a great looking Killer Croc.
That one's good too. See, the ones that I was tempted to get in the past is I like the it was the really trash one, if you know what I'm talking about, with the Red Hulk versus Hulk.
Oh yeah,
with the She-Hulk.
Red Hulk.
Those figures are beautiful.
They count this guy as a big fig.
I was about to say, I'm like, that's the Angry Birds dude. I forgot Lego had an Angry Birds line for like a year. That is funny. I like that one. Mungus.
Yeah.
Is that Shima? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, it looks like it.
I'm pretty sure that he has a regular minifigure under there, and this is the same. Like
that is a cool headpiece if that is the case. Red Hulk.
Honestly, I don't really like this big fig that much. Like it's fine. It's just a recolor.
It's not that great. It's just the fact they made a Red Hulk is cool. I think Sandy. I think that one's just ugly.
Wait, does Sandy have like aligned feet?
Have a what?
Like have aligned feet, so he's not like stepping forward.
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
It still looks like an ugly figure. I do not like it, and whatever the hell that weapon is, I just think Monkey Kid could have done better.
That's a great Thanos.
That's not a bad Thanos.
This one is not a very good Thanos. I don't think so.
I think they're.
I think this is probably my favorite Thanos that they've done.
The one with the angry face, kind of nice.
No, this one.
Yeah, that one's nice too.
Like. Partially because it's supposed to be on Infinity War, so I don't think that he should have had the armor. But
yeah, okay. Winston, I do have Winston too. I like the Winston because that is monkey.
So you just like if it's a big fig and it's supposed to be a monkey, then you like it automatically.
Shut up. I guess so, but no, that it's just some of the big figs just look wonky, but some of them are really nice. And I think the fact that they made that one bend all the way forward, and I do like the respect they put to details. Like they're not just the same mold, just printed differently. You know, they put hella detail into some of them. So I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think I like big figs. I think they're really cool. I just think they are really big in comparison. You know, I don't really have much of a way to display them because of their size, but they're cool. But yeah, looking through this list, I realized I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 4 or 5 big figs.
I think. Let's see, how many do I have? Here, I'll check that off here. I have 1, 2, 3,
Maui.
4.
Oh yeah, well while we're here, 117 Legion, you say you don't own any big figs. If you could get one right away, which one would it be out of all of these?
9, 10.
Because my personal grab, honestly, I think that Bane at the top would be the one I would get. That Bane is really nice.
Yeah. Let's see, which one would I have picked? Honestly, I might have to go for the Cave Troll, but
that is very nice too.
Maybe Gladiator Hook.
How's it going, Gemmo?
I would like to choose the Mighty Bird just because I really like Mighty Eagle. This is a very funny looking figure. I wonder if it has posable wings and everything.
Yeah, the wings are posable.
Oh, that's amazing.
They use for the flying eagles from.
Okay.
At least I think they are. If not, they're the same thing that they've used for like a Pegasus or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was in the biggest set in the wave.
Yeah.
Wait, the top of his head is the different? No, it's not.
No,
it's just
no.
the wings.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it is a new part.
Dark Side, Endgame Hulk, Big Green Boy from Castle. I do agree.
I don't know, maybe. Might be. Here you go. This one. Oh, yeah. It's the on the sets. I'm pretty sure that they use these for the alchemy from Fantastic Beasts.
He says yes. Thanos, Scarlet Grodd, Age of Hulk, Ultron, Purple Pants Hulk.
Those wings. So I own those wings.
Club Zillion Kirk. So you're basically, you got the Marvel and DC ones. That's what you were into, mind to mind.
Oh yeah, you could get the wings in the Pegasus though.
See, I don't know, but how is Friends doing as a line? Is it selling good?
It's been in the top 5 best-selling themes a couple
It
years.
has. Well, is it because does that include like all the branch off of Friends where it's like just Friends has been selling well?
Yeah. Also, didn't you hear that the Lego Friends set was the fastest selling set of all time?
Not that Friends. I'm talking about like doll sets.
I
was about to say, I'm like, you better not be kidding, because I'm just like, yeah, I know that the Friends set. Really, of all time? I thought it was only of like recent year, or at least last year.
The Friends set was the fastest selling set of all time. Apparently. I don't know how true that is.
I think that's changed with the 501st pack, considering I'm pretty sure
you think it has changed.
I don't think so.
I don't think the 501st set is as popular as it appears.
Was the Friends set really out of stock for that long?
They didn't have production issues back when that was going.
I guess that's true.
I think it's a supply versus demand thing, and I think that the reason the 501st set appears to be selling as fast as it is because of a lack of supply, not an increase in demand.
My big hope is, I think, because if the rumors seem to be true about the Star Wars Louis this summer, I hope they realize that the demand for these ones, because they are current, like, airing stuff, everyone seems to be hyped about most of them. I think, especially, like, just looking at it, I think it's just going to be just selling all the time.
Well,
I think it's going to be...
I think it will be easier to get than the last summer wave was.
I'm hoping.
Like,
Eric AWM's in the green room.
They've been able to keep up with demand for Ninjago City Gardens.
Oh,
Like,
they
it's-
have.
It's still available now.
Okay, that's at least nice. I remember I had the back order the Sesame Street set when it came out because I think that one sold pretty well, or at least for the first
Why
bit.
did you buy the Sesame Street set?
Because I love the figures.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna buy the Sesame Street
it's
set.
It's
Yeah,
one
but
of those
you're a
things where-
Muppets fan though. You want Big Bird. I can
I
imagine.
am a
you
Muppets
I
fan.
can't imagine you're buying that because you love Cookie Monster and Elmo. You're buying that set because you want Big Bird because he was in the Muppets movie.
Do you
I
see
would
do
probably
you
buy that
see
set instead.
do you see Kermit the Frog hanging there?
Wait. Have you seen? I don't think we ever talked about the Muppets before, have you?
The Muppets?
Yeah, I don't think we ever talked about them.
Okay, so we'll have a little conversation about the Muppets right now. Then.
First off, are you excited for the Muppet Show on Disney Plus?
They are.
Yeah, February 19th.
I'm going to watch it then. Good to know.
Me too.
Because I kind of like do you remember how they did another one like 2013, 2014?
Yeah. The ABC one, I watched that too.
I watched it for a decent portion of it because I did enjoy it, but it was one of those things where it's like for one season I thought it was good, and then like the moment the second season started up, I'm like,
They didn't start a second.
I think I've
season,
seen
it. Got canceled.
Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. It was more of like I watched a bit of the episodes, thought they were good, and then kind of stopped. But my mom, the Muppets is one of her favorite things of all time, so we've seen most, if not all, the Muppet movies once or twice. And yeah, they're
a very important question, Andrew. What is the greatest scene from any Muppet movie?
that's tough.
I have an answer, and I'm pretty sure that it'll be on mine now. What my answer is, but
I have to think of
I'm
what
actually not
individuals.
quite sure, so I'm interested to see what it is.
have you seen Muppets Take Manhattan?
I may have not.
Oh.
Wait, Jeff, is it from the original Muppets movie?
No, it's from Muppets Take Manhattan.
Okay, well then I don't know because I haven't seen that one.
I'm pretty sure that I made you watch the scene, but
No, you made me watch Muppets from Space.
no, I'm pretty sure I sent you a video of this one scene and told you to watch it. I think you did, but
Why are there
No, the Muppet
so
movie is
many
still- you got that.
songs about
Muppet movie.
rainbows?
Yeah. Do you think we'd ever get a Lego Muppet set?
I really want to.
I hope, but I don't know. It'd probably have to be an idea set.
No, it
like
can't be through ideas.
Well,
Bare
no,
minimum,
longer
we'd
now
get a
because
few
it's
Sam
Sesame
maps.
Ooh, that would be nice.
But yeah,
Sam
if you try to submit a Muppets Ideas project, to tell you it overlaps with the Sesame Street IP. So
Oh, huh. That is, I
I'm
guess that is
interested
true.
to see if Jaws gets accepted now that they allowed the IP.
I think it will.
What would a Jaws set be? A boat and a big shark?
Yeah, exactly.
Big Shark
I
Boy
think
is what
they're
every
trying to be
child
on board with
wants.
it.
That is true. I think Jaws is one of those rare occasions because isn't that movie rated PG, but there's like
Yeah.
blood and people losing their arms and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think
It's part
that's
of the
just because
reason
it's
that
a
PG-13
classic.
exists.
It's part of the reason why it exists.
It's part of the reason PG-13 exists.
Yeah. Because I like
Look at
looked
that
at that and I'm like, wow, that's really the rating. Some of the movies have very odd ratings.
I
So
mean,
I
that
gotta
movie
think.
came out in like 1975, so
Yeah. But it's also true because the first 3 Star Wars, or I think all the way up to, I think Revenge of the Sith was the first PG-13 Star Wars, right?
Something like that. I know the original trilogy was all PG, because PG-13 didn't exist. Actually, PG-13 might have existed by the time Return of the Jedi came out. I don't know, but yeah, I would really like them to do a Muppet set. Though Disney doesn't really seem to care much about the Muppets, so I don't think it will happen.
Well, if they're making a show, they at least care a little bit.
Well, they're not making When I said the Muppet Show is coming to Disney Plus, I mean the original Muppet Show.
Oh, it is the original Muppet Show?
Yeah,
I thought it
yeah.
was a whole new...
No. But they did do Muppets Now on Disney Plus, which was okay.
Hmm.
I would recommend the first episode. If you don't like the first episode, don't watch the rest. But there is one bit in the first episode that's very good.
Gotcha.
Is Swedish Chef in it?
The Swedish Chef is in it. He's not the best part.
Then
though.
I will watch the whole series.
The Swedish Chef is it's basically like a little variety show, and there are like 6 different segments that appear throughout all the episodes. Swedish Chef segment is in every episode.
So if you had to estimate, how much screen time do you think Swedish Chef gets throughout the entire show?
About 6 minutes per episode, times 6 episodes. So 36
He
minutes.
said that's 6 minutes more than I needed. He said, sounds great.
Swedish Chef's best bit is in episode 4 when he tries to make spaghetti.
Well, don't spoil it. My favorite thing that Swedish Chef has ever done is make popcorn shrimp.
I like the talking move.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Andrew,
Yeah? Oh.
do the thing.
Means I gotta take my earbuds out.
Yes. My craving has been satisfied.
Oh, what?
My craving has been satisfied.
It isn't satisfying?
Has been, he said.
Oh, I
I
thought
said it
okay.
has been, but I'll gladly let you do it again if you want.
One more time, then. One more time for the boys in the back. Hit 'em with their- Okay, that was kind of a good one. Also, do you see
love
the
that
sneak
your
piece?
brother is just completely sleeping in the background with all the screaming door.
I was about to point that out. I told him he shut the lights off at 3 or 4 p.m. after both of our classes were done. He goes, I go,
Dude, how do
don't
you
you
sleep
dare
that?
lay in your damn bed. Because, no, he sleeps like 15 hours a day. It's insane. But he also, because the thing is, once I fall asleep, I kind of can sleep through some of the stuff. Like, it's kind of hard to wake me up until my alarm. That's like right next to my head. But he just won't wake up for anything. But so I don't know. But he flips his schedule, so I'll catch him some nights if I wake up to go to the bathroom or something, talking to his friend on Discord at like 4 in the morning.
A really, really quick favor.
Yeah.
Go over to him and say, "Wake up, or you're gay."
Jeez.
I'll do it right now from here. Walker, wake up or you're gay. But
It's pretty gay, not gonna lie.
it's pretty nice. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
Wow.
That was a whole candy cane. Fucking nothing.
I'm more entertained by the fact that you still have candy canes in your house.
See, this is the last bit. I have that, and I have like 1 roll of Lifesavers left. That's my whole edition of Christmas candy. I'm gonna go pick that candy cane off the floor now.
No, you should just leave it there.
See, me and my friend arguing who'll be better, President King or Godzilla.
Do you think he would wake up if you put a candy cane in his ear?
Probably. Like if you moved him around or something, you'd probably. I still can't believe I thought the candy cane was just gonna be a fucked up joke because he still hasn't eaten dinner yet, and the Popeyes is in the kitchen. So I feel that'd be a good excuse for him to get up and eat. But he did not wake up to that candy cane to the face, and that's kind of wild.
So he doesn't even wake up when he knows that food is in the house. That's some dedication to the cause.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
it's wild. Like we will literally tell him dinner is ready, and he said, "I sleep."
If he was asleep though, how would he know that there's food in the house?
We try to wake him up. Oh, when Popeyes was here, I told him. He gave me a visual nod and then fell back to sleep. What's going on, Will Harper?
He was not visually. He was coherently aware.
Oh yeah, no, he was aware there was food in the house, but he chose to go back to sleep.
This man has his priorities in line.
Yeah, you just missed it, Will Harper. So you see my brother sleeping in the background. I just threw a candy cane at him and said, if you don't wake up, you're gay. So I think that means he's gay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to screen record you throwing a candy cane at your brother, and I'm going to make it a GIF, and I'm gonna make it my phone background.
I want to figure out how to put GIFs and stuff as phone backgrounds, but I don't think you can do that on iPhone.
What, you can't?
Yeah, this guy, Will Harper.
Shoot. My Discord is miserable. My day is ruined.
But yeah, I want to post that to my own YouTube channel. Just be like, my brother when he doesn't wake up. Just a random video. I'll get like 50 or 60 views. Oh yeah, no, because it was full screen when I threw the candy cane.
You want to know what would be a video, and it would take a long time to make, but if you posted this, you would get a ton of views. If every day for a year you threw something random at your brother while he was asleep and he didn't wake up, and you edited it into a big collage.
Well, he's probably gonna wake up and he'll be like, "Yo, it was a crazy dream. I felt like I got punched in the face."
Yeah, just throw something small at him, not something that would wake him up.
I have no idea. Just go up to his face. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh God.
Will Harper says, surround him with food and take a bunch of pics, then plaster him all over the interweb.
Oh, like do the thing where you stack the plates on his head? Well, not an awful idea. You know, normally when he's sleeping, I kind of like tilt the camera like this so no one has to see him. But like, eventually, he realizes he's part of the streams, and he realizes that this just happens. It's also his fault for laying the way he did, because normally he tucks himself in the corner and the blanket blends in with the bed. He has
decided that nothing matters. Nothing, absolutely nothing matters.
Nothing at all.
Him getting sleep.
Mm-hmm. Jeff left. Not sure what's up with that, but
his device is connected.
We weren't talking about Muppets anymore, so he lost interest.
Let's see. Surround him with food and take a bunch of pics, then plaster.
I just read that comment, Eric.
I know, I just said that. Mobile can't tell. This mine of mine, 117 Legion, or if you're talking about on the panel, Jeff is here. Jeff is back now. AWM, myself, and Andrew.
Jeff missed you. It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same without you. Let's see. All right. Got that portion done.
How's it coming, Eric?
I just finished the beachhead.
That's a wiggity whack, yo.
Now I'm going to clean all this up and put the light blue or dark bluish gray mountain side up now. It's going to be a mountain over here.
Hello.
Filling all that. Yeah.
Yes, Will Harper, I did change my profile picture. I changed it when I uploaded my first video since like 2 years.
Oh yeah, my profile is changed too. Oh, it's not changed on here, but thanks to this man over here. Oh, which way is it? Is it that? What? That way. Maybe change it. Looks so much better. Hello. Hello.
You can hear me now. My microphone stopped working for some reason. And then when I came back, it stopped working again. So it works now, though. So we're all good.
Fantastic.
So Andrew, you never did pick your favorite moment from any Muppet movie? That is a very important question.
I can't think of it's.
You can't
it's
think
just
of
bad.
From any Muppet movie?
Not any that would be like my particular favorite. That's why I'm trying to.
Do you have one, AWM? What's your favorite Muppet movie moment?
Moving right along.
Moving right along. Bear left at the fork in the road.
Yeah, turn left at the fork in the road. Also, that's the scene with Big Bird too, right?
It's Bear left at the fork in the road.
All right, whatever. It's still at the fork in the road. And Big Bird was in that scene, correct?
Yes, true.
And that's all I need to know.
Yeah, he was trying to go east to make it big in show business.
I probably should rewatch that movie. It's been a while.
I would recommend. It is a good movie. What about you, Eric? What's your favorite Muppet movie moment?
when they were getting calls for money donations.
Which one was that in? Was that in the 2011 Muppets?
Yes.
No.
Eric, have you seen the original Muppets movie?
I don't know.
But you've
The
seen
one
the
from
2011
1979?
So what? 1979? No.
Yeah, the one from 1979.
Yeah, no. I wasn't born then. Yes, well...
Wait. Are you saying, Eric, that you've never seen a movie from before you were born?
I've probably seen some black and white war movies, but I don't know. I can't remember.
You've never seen another movie from before you were born?
I don't know. I think
Have you ever seen Back to the Future? Have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
yes, I've seen those. Is that...
Those are both from before you were born, Eric.
No, I thought we were going with 1979.
What? No, I'm not. Were you born in 1980?
Have you seen the movie Halloween?
I don't know. 117, are you under 18? If not, you're not allowed to join. Prior to BFAB, he says.
So,
No,
Eric, what are the rules here? Because you know my age.
Yeah, no, that's kind of cap. I think it is
you
it.
Swear. You swear, so it's okay.
We let Dullock
Oh,
in
okay.
here when he was like 13, bro.
As long as I say proper shit every now and then.
See, he swore it again. There we go.
See, honestly, some of the people in the chat, I wouldn't mind like they've been here so long now. I'm like, I wouldn't mind that
Yeah, some of
sometimes
these
they
people
hop
have
in.
been supporting your channel since you were a small little boy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this mind
now
of
you're
mine has
shunning
been in like the last 5 chats, 117 Legion 2.
If this mind of mine wants to join, Nerdbrick, Will Harper.
So you're saying anyone in the chat except for 117 Legion can join?
I swear he said he was like 13 the other day.
No, he's
targeting
6.
him.
He's 15.
That's 15. Okay.
He's pushing the line.
What does that say? Where did it go?
Will Harper said, "I'm old. I should be in a home." Isn't he like 30 something?
Yeah, you're like 12 years older than me, man.
Yeah. Will Harper is a veteran when it comes to all of us.
You let me when I was 16, and now you're like 18, and you're in the military, so you're definitely allowed in. But I don't know how to.
So are you biased just because he's in the military?
I'm not biased.
Wow.
In a way, because he's a brother in the military.
Boo.
So you're discriminating against non-military members?
No,
He's racist.
no, I'm
Well,
not.
he's discriminating against 117 Legion specifically.
117 Legion. Send me a message on Instagram, and then I can get you the link.
He's like, what the fuck's your
117 Legion,
Instagram?
I apologize for this man's discriminacy against you. He doesn't know the ways of the modern life.
I think Eric may be more scared of just hard ERs being thrown out in the stream by anyone random.
But as long as I do it, it's okay.
No, it's not okay if you do it either. Nobody can throw out the hard ERs. Even BFAB don't.
None of us have a black card here.
No, even BFAB doesn't get the permission. He's mixed, light skin, but I'm not giving him the permission for that.
He doesn't.
He gives himself the permission, but it's a question.
Doesn't mean it's right. Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think it's right, but BFAB wouldn't care. Probably.
Wait,
There was one time we started a stream, and there was like 9 people watching, and he just hard ER, and I'm just like, whoa, I just joined, yo. What is happening?
So you still have not figured out what the best Muppet movie moment is? I'm very disappointed, Andrew.
What is yours?
Mine is a very specific and fantastic joke from Muppets Take Manhattan. So you don't know if you've seen it?
I don't know, but
Okay, so there's a point where Kermit loses or gets amnesia, right? And he's walking in a building, and some advertising agents like ask for his opinion. So they start attempting to market their product to him, ask him what he thinks of their slogan. And their slogan is "Ocean Breeze Soap. It's just like taking an ocean cruise, except there's no boat and you don't actually go anywhere." Yeah, that whole scene is my favorite part of any Muppet movie. Would strongly recommend Ocean Breeze Soap.
I need to watch all the Muppets movies, man. watch any because it's been years. That's the reason why I haven't watched like a Muppet movie since like 2014 or something. Well, I did this winter. I did watch the Christmas Carol one, the Muppets Christmas Carol.
The only one that I haven't seen is Muppet Treasure Island.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Have you seen Muppets in Space?
I don't think I've seen that one either because that's like.
That's the one where Gonzo finds out that he's an alien or something.
Let's see. Hey, Eric, guess what? Navy's better. No, it's not. We get better food in the Air Force and treatment.
You think we care about the food in the military? It's the military. It doesn't sound like the
Marines and Army care a lot for some reason. All the Marines and Army guys that I met at tech school, they were like, "Oh my gosh, the food is amazing here compared to BMT."
They were just there for the food?
No, they were there for school.
How have you only seen the 2011 Muppets movie? I'm so disappointed.
Disappointment.
Can we revoke this mine's permission to join streams? Thank you.
Just like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm only discriminating against non-Muppet fans. So.
I'm not a Muppet fan.
Eric, you're gonna have to leave. I'm sorry.
But,
I can't let you stay here.
Let's see. I need more slopes. I need slopes.
And Nerdbrick, you're also gonna need to clarify whether or not you're a Muppets fan before we can answer that question. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
No, don't worry about it.
Nerd Bricks wants to join in. 117 Legion wants to join. Let's do interviews. Oh yeah, 117 Legion says he messaged you, Eric.
No, he actually says he massaged you.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I did not read that way.
I didn't. No. My phone's so far now. I left it.
You're also gonna have to clarify 117 Legion. Sorry.
Actually, I think I can send Norbert the message.
He just said he messaged you too. Everybody is DMing you, Eric. They are all here to talk about the Muppets, I hope.
Francisco.
Francisco?
Yeah. That's
what?
Francisco is someone's name.
Francisco is someone's name. Well, I'm not surprised. There's probably at least one person with the name Francisco.
Now we're gonna have we're gonna have a whole full house if these two guys join. Let's see, come on. And we're not gonna have anyone in the chat because of this. Let's see.
Smart.
Yes, very smart to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Harper's got it right. He massaged him. That's a definite invite.
Oh, man. That's funny.
You heard it here first, guys. That is the instructions for getting in the stream. All you have to do is massage Eric.
It sounds gross now.
This mind of mine will still be in the chat, and Will Harper too.
But you'll be on here. I don't know if it counts that. Yeah, see, we went down a viewer because of that. Oh wait, no, this mind of mine is already in the is not coming on stream. I need like $20 to do the monthly thing. Actually, no, I need 240. I think it was. Man, that sucks.
AT&T Q4 HBO Max activations double to 17.2 million. Warner Bros. Revenue declines 21%.
Uh-oh. I'm hoping the things I invested in today keep going up.
Well, did you invest in AT&T?
AMC.
That's not AT&T, so that would be a no.
AMC.
Yeah, that would be a no.
I want them to go over 200. That would be fantastic. I think I have like 400 into them right now. Just like GameStop. Come on, please. Make Daddy a millionaire.
Good luck. Become a millionaire, I want 37 cents, Eric.
I'll give you 37 cents, but not on the dollar.
No, what do you mean?
You said 37 cents.
Yeah, I want 37 cents.
Yes, I'll give
Hello.
you 37 cents. Hello,
Huh?
welcome. Sir.
Currently sitting in the hallway right now.
At your barracks.
Yes, sadly.
What?
He's in the dorms at on the base.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, because he's in the dorms. They can hear him in the hallway.
It's very quiet.
Yeah. My
Don't you have a day room?
what?
Do you have a day room?
I mean, yeah, but like it's closed. They close at like 10.
Oh, that's horrible. Wait, is it past 10? Oh no, it's
It's
8 still. Huh.
It'd be funny. One of like the first classes just walk up here and I'm just sitting in the hallway. My phone.
I don't know.
But my roommates are loud. I would have just sat in there, but they're watching YouTube, so that's not happening.
This mind of mine asked, if you become a millionaire, can I have 69 cents? And I'm
Yes.
going to say no, because you can't have more cents than me. I don't need 70 cents then.
36 cents for you then.
What?
Fine.
Oh, he gets 37 cents too?
36 cents.
36 cents, good. Okay. I'm on board with that one.
Yes. Make it happen.
So, Nerdbrick
Oh, yeah,
101, I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
What's your favorite Muppet movie?
My favorite what?
Muppet movie.
I've only seen the first one.
So what's your favorite Muppet movie then? Should be an easy question.
Wasn't really that good.
What? I can't hear what you just said.
Get out.
Wasn't really that good.
Can we hold a vote here, Eric? Completely unrelated to what you just said, but I must make the proposal that we kick Nerdbrick 101 for not liking the movie.
I'm gonna have to put a vote on yes.
Wait. First, clarify. What do you mean by the first one?
What?
With me.
What do you mean by the first one? Like, which one are you saying wasn't that good?
Who changed my name? What's happening?
You see what he's asking?
It's a door? Bet.
Andrea 0 says no.
So wait, clarify Nerdbrick 101.
I forgot which one it was. It's like it's really.
What was it about? Tell me anything you know.
The girl actress that's in what is it? Pitch Perfect is in it, I think.
Well, if it has a girl actress in it, then it must be the 2011 one with Amy Adams, because the original one didn't really have any prominent actors.
Okay, well,
So
that one I've seen.
you're allowed to dislike that one, I suppose. I think that one's fine. Like, I don't think it's a bad movie. I would not say it's not very good, but at least you are not being offensive towards the 1979 masterpiece of the Muppet.
Welcome, Brick Bunnies. How's it going?
Yeah, but doesn't that mean he hasn't seen the original?
Yeah, it does, but that's just a mistake that he can correct.
Or probably won't correct.
Well, then I have to propose a new motion.
Kick
I
him.
think that we should kick Nerdbrick 101. All
I
in
don't think
favor?
that it should even be put to a vote. I think that it should be an executive order.
No, I think it should be put to a vote. I like democracy.
You just said, "I love democracy," to quote a very powerful being.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brick Bunnies. I think we're getting a third one. That'll be fantastic. It's supposed to be like 1,400, I think.
I hope
Andrew, what
I
do you
can
vote?
get this one.
Yeah, I hope I do too, but I don't think we're going to. I think it's fine.
Yeah, because the government hates people who are actually going to form the country in the future.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
college-educated ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't even got mine yet. Mainly because I haven't filed taxes.
So, I think that it would at least, make sense if you just treated adult dependents as the regular dependents, and at least give their parents something. Like, That would make
Yeah,
more
my
sense.
parents, like, we're completely useless. Like, my little brother gives my parents money, but we don't give them anything.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm
think
wondering.
I
I'm
think
wondering
that's
if I'll file my taxes this year and make it so I am an independent or something, if it'll be different.
if you are an independent, then you would get a stimulus check. Obviously, you wouldn't get last year's, but
Well, one of my friends was able to apply and just got both the stimulus checks he missed. So
oh really?
Wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so he all of a sudden just got 1,800, which is like nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
Laurel Smith in chat asks, "You like roller coasters?"
Sure. Welcome, Laura.
Depends. It depends, Laurel Smith. What's your favorite Muppet movie?
See, I used to work in an amusement park, so roller coasters I'm cool with. It's just gives me bad vibes because that place was absolutely trash, abusing child labor laws and everything like that.
Eric, did you kick him or did he leave?
No, I left.
He muted
man.
himself and dipped.
Andrew, look at the panel names. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
AWM asks, "Are you straight?" Oh, fix my name then, dog. Yo, that's dirty.
Fix your own name.
I'm leaving. Edit name says yes. Andrew says yes.
Nurbeck says sorry, you had to go. Well, at least you can head off and watch the Muppet movie, 1979.
Yes, Norbert, thank you so much for coming. Have a good night. Francisco, where are you at? Are you trying to get StreamYards? You said you wanted to join, Francisco. As long as your parents don't claim you. Ooh, your parents.
There's probably a way I can do that because I feel even if my parent, because what the stimulus checks would literally go to is with how much money the stimulus checks were, I could pay for a whole semester of college. So I feel it may be worth it to do it for this 1 year or whatever, get the goddamn stimulus check, and then just send it out.
Wait, are you avoiding paying taxes?
No.
Tax
I'm just
evasion
saying.
is fun, Eric.
It's not tax evasion. It's
I know.
finessing the system. There's nothing wrong about claiming differently than you did last year.
But if it was tax evasion, Eric, then it would be fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I want my taxes. I'm supposed to get like 900 this year.
I think I'm going to get about the same.
I don't know, not yet.
And maybe like it's between 600 and 900 for me.
I'm just waiting for my other job to finally send out my taxes so I can get it, or my W-2 so I can file.
Brick says he's still not watching the Muppets movie.
What?
I thought we had him.
You better watch the Muppet movie, Andrew. But you have to watch the Prestige first.
Jeff, you have to watch the Godzilla movies if he watches Prestige and Muppets.
I'd do that. I probably would have watched them anyway, eventually.
Well, then it's a good trade deal, is it not?
Sure.
See.
Andrew, do you agree to these terms of service?
Which terms, Mr. E?
Yeah, there's a large list of them somewhere on the internet. Just find one of them and agree.
Yeah, agree to TikToks, which sells your information to the Chinese.
Yeah. That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, I agree.
What are the terms of service to StreamYards? Does this mean they own everything that happens in StreamYards?
Yeah, yep. Everybody who enters the platform, they own all your information forever.
Bet.
Yeah.
I gave them my birth certificate when I entered this stream. Did you not have to do that?
Andrew's just taking it to the man, says Will Harper.
Honestly. Hey man, that's a lot of money.
have a kid when I was 22 with a kid making 16 an hour 15 years ago. I got back thousands on taxes.
22. Huh. Yeah. But I think I only got like 14,000 this year or something from a minimum wage job that I only worked certain days of the week and month stuff. But taxes are also high in Connecticut, so I feel I'm not gonna get too much back.
Let's see, I don't know how much did I make in last year.
It's like last year with making $5,000, I got 400 back, so I'm kind of gonna get drudge off of that. So I think I'm probably gonna make 900 or so.
Let's see.
Let's see. I made about $17,000 last year and had 3,400 taken out for taxes.
The thing that scares me is seeing how much money I have right now in my account versus how much I made during the year, and then trying to figure out how much of that was actually spent on Legos, and it was probably a decent amount.
You
Yeah.
just said Legos again.
Hey, I think
He just died.
Wait, it says I'm still in the show. What's happening?
I guess he left. Do you claim 0 all year? Yeah, I claim 0.
Well, now we have a cliffhanger. I want to know what he was going to say.
Uh-oh. Andrew left as well.
It said I was in the show, but I popped off the stream.
what I did was I went to click back on the tab and clicked the icon. That's what I did.
I claim 0 all year, and then I claim me and my daughter at the end. Really?
I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. What it means.
Kind of have someone do my taxes for me. Even though this year my uncle's not a accountant, or he's not in state anymore, so I'm gonna have to change.
No, come on, get up there.
Hey, Will Harper, a very important question. What is your favorite Muppet movie? Because you're the only person I've not asked yet.
I'm gonna say Jeff Dunham.
Is your favorite Muppet movie?
Yes.
I
his
like
Muppet
that answer.
Nah, I hate that answer. Sorry.
I like his
It's not Muppets though. It's a puppet.
his Skeleton Terrace. I like that one.
There's a difference, Eric, between puppets and Muppets.
It's not
They
that
sound
big
the
of a-
same.
Well, they have a different first letter. Dr. Lawyerman.
That's Mr. Lawyerman to you. I haven't got my doctorate's degree yet.
Not Dr. Mr. Lawyerman.
That's Mr. Dr. Professor Lawyerman to you.
It's strange.
I'm running out of parts. This sucks.
Weren't you running out of parts earlier?
Yes, but now I mostly have inverted slopes by the looks of it. I'm just gonna have an inverted wall, pretty much.
Just build upside down.
I don't know this, so no, I cannot.
Eric, have you considered that maybe you might be going for quantity over quality with this build?
I'm pretty sure that Eric knows that. I hope he knows that.
I'm trying to put quality in after I get it done.
So you're not worrying about quality until you get the quantity?
Yes.
That's where you're going to be.
I had.
I mean, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
It'll look good in the end.
I hope so. Will Harper said he doesn't have a favorite Muppets movie, unless Star Wars or I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm not going to attempt.
Labyrinth. I think Labyrinth was Labyrinth is Jim Henson, wasn't it?
I don't know what that is, so.
Yeah, that was Jim Henson. I'll count it. I will count Labyrinth, but I haven't seen it, so I can't personally judge it.
See ya, Brick Bunnies.
See you. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
Wait, I didn't even know Brick Bunnies were here.
He showed up for he only commented once or twice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a question for me. This mind of mine says, Mr. Dr. Professor Lawyerman, can I hire you to be my lawyer? I'm being sued by Lepin for burning their sets. I'm not willing to take on that case because Lepin is very high up their company, and it'll ruin my reputation if I fail a case with someone such as big as them.
As big as Lepin.
Yeah. Also, I got it in good with the Lepin people right now. They keep sponsoring my lawyership, so.
You're like, how are you about to tell me to fight against my bosses? Imagine making Lego videos and all of a sudden Lepin's like, yeah, actually, we're going to sponsor you right now.
No. Have it all come off. Stay in there. Lepin 8-0 now. The 4 high-ups went to prison, and the company was divided into 3 smaller companies. Jeez.
That's really how they dealt with it. They were like, okay, we're not just going to disband the company. We're going to go into 3 smaller companies and forfeit on 3 different companies.
That's crazy.
The more the merrier, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard about the Lepin people getting arrested. Were they Chinese?
Yes.
There was one thing I saw the other day that made me go, damn, that sucks. Because I saw this one picture and it was this dude's amazing setup for his room with the Legos and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. And then I'm like, wow, those are some really nice custom Lego Star Wars stuff. And then someone in the comments was like, oh no, that's just Lepin. I'm like, dang, bro. He had such a good regard in my eye. I'm like, those are some fire customs this man made. It wasn't customs, it was fucking Lepin. I'm like, you cheap bastard. You garbage. Lepin is I don't know. It's like eating store brand food, You sit there and you're just like, haha, you're eating great value, weirdo. Dude, have you seen some of the fake products, the Dr. The Dr. Salt instead of Dr. Pepper? They're absurd.
Are you talking about Minifig Madness customs or whatever?
Kind of.
He was talking about food for a second there, though.
Yeah, just any back end complete copy.
I just joined back in. I mentally joined back in about a second ago. So.
What do I miss?
Oh my God! Is no one paying attention? Yo, we're garbage in here. There's 4 people on the panel, and only 1 person was listening to me.
Was Eric listening?
I'm sorry, Andrew. I
was listening. He was talking about food and great value of how good it was.
I was just more of joking about the whole idea of how buying Lepin Lego sets is on the same level as buying store brand Doritos. Instead of
the difference is you aren't going to wholeheartedly put on display your Walmart brand Doritos.
Yeah.
You don't put your Walmart brand Doritos on display?
See you, Will Harper.
I mean, I don't have room for them with all of my limited edition Doritos that I have on the shelf.
Oh, okay.
Do you actually have limited edition Doritos on the shelf?
Oh yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. He's like, this is the one with Master Chief on the cover.
Go into Google and search up JOEMAMA.
You just made me type in Joe Mama, you bitch. I realized that as I type it, I'm like, wait a fucking. That was a fucking good one. God damn it.
That's not the first time I've done that to somebody.
That was a really good one, though. Like, thank you.
I went through it immediately, for the record.
Wait, you recognized it immediately?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, Jeff. I know you're big brain, but you're not that big of a brain.
I'm pretty sure Jeff knew I had already done it to somebody before, so that might have helped him.
That may have. But that was good. That was clever.
Now I need to change my name to Mr. Dr. Professor Clever Lawyer, man.
Clever lawyer. Of all the ones you could have made me type in, it was Joe Mama. Come on, bro.
I thought that if I had made you type in Rickroll, you probably would have noticed.
Okay, yeah. I see that one now. God, that's... I'm like, damn, what kind of weird Doritos is this? And then I clicked the enter button and said, wait a second, before the page even loaded, I knew what I had fallen into. I'm like, damn, I have folded.
Wait, so you actually hit the enter button?
Yeah, I clicked the enter button and realized what was on the top of my screen the moment I hit the enter button.
Now I forever will know that the search result Joe Mama will be because of me on your computer.
Yeah, unless I clear my history right now.
If you clear your history, I will literally fuck you up.
Bye, Will.
Will already left.
Yeah.
That was the peak. That was the peak of my comedy career. Everything is just going downhill from now. Dang, I wish that you had a separate camera showing what you were typing in, so that I could have had that footage.
That was good because you didn't say space. If you said the space, I would have known instantly. But like, I'm like, dang, that's a really weird JOEMAMA. That's so dumb. That was so dumb. I'm super saddened.
Hey, at least I didn't rickroll you. I gave you a little bit of mercy.
I want to go back into the stream, download the whole VOD or whatever on one of the websites, and then just boom, get the clip of me throwing a candy cane at my brother.
I still want to go back and get the footage from when you all were saying dong multiple times.
When we all said what? Dong? Yeah.
You all were talking about Chinese dong.
He said Lil Dong.
We have never once talked about Chinese dongs, AWM.
It was
Vietnamese, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Dang, I don't really know what else to talk about now. That was like the peak of the stream right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good comedy, man. I'm just playing Fortnite right now because I need something to distract my eyes from just Eric building maniacally for like the whole time.
You should watch The Prestige.
While in the
Yeah.
I don't think while in the stream is the best option, but
We just
I don't either, but
then you can watch it. Get in there. Yeah, I definitely have to click in order for this stuff. Man.
So is this just the base right now, or are you actually working on the structure?
no, he's making literally just the beach. The structure is on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Which I'm
So
interested to see how that
You basically
works.
haven't even started yet.
Yeah, he is still in the first few stages.
You practically only have the foundation down.
Like, you know what this
Even
feels
the
like?
foundation down.
You know what this feels like? This feels like one of Eric Hall or David Hall, like one of his mocks. Like, you see like very little progress each week, but that's just because he's waiting for bricklink orders to come in, and he's planned the design out like thoroughly in his head. Eric, on the other hand, he just sits there and builds on stream and makes like 3 inches of progress each stream.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he put at least 5 pieces on there since he started the stream.
On God, I think I've seen like 1 corner get worked on a bit.
I put a lot in here. You see that whole section right here, this gray is all done. The beachhead is pretty much done. I just need more parts for this side because I can't build a mountain with all these parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have left of slopes, and I have to finish up this side.
I had a BrickLink order come in today of just 150 flat pieces that I remember why I bought them and then realized after I bought them and it was too late that I couldn't use them for what I needed them for. So now I just have like 100, no, it's exactly 200 1x1 flat black plates. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I have them here for the future.
That you just bought exactly 100 black plates.
It was 200 because I originally wanted to use them for nameplates, but I couldn't find stickers small enough to properly fit on 1x1 plates.
Do you mean tiles?
Yeah, tiles. You know, same difference. Different. And I know there's not the same thing, but yeah, I got 200 of those for like 1x1. They're very small. If they were 2x2, it'd probably be more useful.
You could use those on some different things. They're not entirely useless. Tiles are useful pretty much all around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, I have these pieces now. I'll use them eventually. But for the current moment, they are just sitting there.
Oh,
I kept them.
Why did something less than awesome happen? Something less than awesome happened.
Was that?
Awesome.
I don't know. All I know is that something less than awesome happened.
I just had a great idea, but it's an idea that would take like 8 years.
What?
I'm just thinking of because I organized my pieces.
Just so you guys know, don't search for the part number for 1x2 masonry bricks on bricks and pieces because it will crash your bricks and pieces and tell you that something less than awesome just happened.
That's what happened to you?
Yeah. What's the set that bricks, like 1x2 bricks come in? Give me a set number.
That 1x2 bricks come in?
No, 1x2, like, you know, the ones with the texture of brick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't name any of them.
What, AWL?
Masonry bricks?
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out what the part number is?
No, I know the part number, but if I type in the part number, Shop at Home gets really mad at me and crashes the page.
Doesn't
so I need a set
what is it? The Corner Deli creator set?
Yeah, but what's the set number? I need the set number.
I don't know. I just randomly thought of that set. Look up the set number.
They have to be in medium nougat because I don't think that I can change.
I think Sesame Street has those kind of pieces.
Yeah, but in tan, don't they? Or aren't they in tan?
I'd have to go pick the setup off the shelf, and I kind of don't want to do that right now.
That's fine. I got a number.
Gotcha.
75954.
Was it the Corner Deli or was it something else?
No, they got mad at me.
Oh.
They told me that something less than awesome happened again. Why is something less than awesome happening all the time? Why can't I get something awesome?
Everything is less than awesome.
Yeah, everything's not
Everything's mediocre when you're away from family.
No, stop getting mad at me. They're really mad at me.
They're like, why are you doing this to our fucking website?
Listen here, you little shit. Everything is less than awesome.
Oh, I found the problem. They thought I had $21 worth of stuff in my cart, but I don't. And I don't know why that is, but they did. And now I hope it'll work. 98283. Nope, something got mad. Why are you so mad?
Do they just not have it on Bricks and Pieces?
No, they're just mad at everything I do now. It's not just the brick.
Oh, maybe the website's just trash. Maybe you crashed it.
Oh, I know the website's trash. I'm pretty sure that's always been the case. 98283. No, stop. Oh, bad. I'm gonna delete
Why don't you just put the part number into BrickLink?
Because I'm trying to place a bricks and pieces order, and I can't do that from BrickLink.
So why are you using? Wait, you said you're using BrickSet, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to make a bricks and pieces order, and bricks and pieces is getting mad at me.
Didn't you say that you're putting this number into BrickSet? No, okay, now
I'm putting it into bricks and pieces to buy it.
Okay. No
We
need
get
to
mad.
get snippy with me.
How did you hear it was putting it into brick set?
I put it. He said he was putting it in the brick set. It was
Never said
probably
that.
mostly
No
because
life.
he said the platform's trashy. So I thought, oh, he's talking about brick set.
No, Brickset is a far better platform than Lego's website.
I can't pull a brick set without getting 1,000 pop-up tabs.
Because you're not signed in, because you're dumb. It's super easy to sign in. All you do is press the sign in button and make an account, and then
No
you will
need
never
to
get
mention
out of
my
the website
mental
again,
state.
ever.
There is no need to mention my mental state.
I have to. I'm sorry. It's very important. You're insulting my favorite website on the internet.
I thought
Actually,
your
it's not.
favorite website on the internet was www.muppets.com.
Is that a website?
If
Probably.
Muppets.com probably definitely exists, even if it's not Muppets based, or someone's trying to sell the website to the Muppets.
Not secure. No, it doesn't. www. Oh, never mind. I put one too many W's.
He's like 404 error. Okay.
Hi. It starts. Muppets.disney.com. Gives you a link to stream Muppets Now. Up next, the Muppets video call. Muppets Now trailer. They have a bunch of videos here.
There
Why
you go.
this
I found your
takes
new favorite website.
Yep, this is my new favorite website.
You're welcome. You couldn't have survived without me.
I wonder if they have the popcorn video on here. Popcorn shrimp. Nope, I don't see popcorn shrimp.
The poopity corn the shrimpies.
We have a trailer for the Muppet movie.
You'll be in 5 minutes, Legion. Jeez, I gotta extend the stream for you, man. All right.
I mean, you just
were
hit the
planning
2 hour
on
mark. May as well make it 3.
Oh, jeez, you've been here for so long.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't get mad at me if I'm here. Maybe are they just mad at my account? That'd be kind of sad.
They're mad at you because you keep yelling at AWM.
I don't think they care about you.
Oh, but my amazing idea earlier was literally I would just take the pieces and the bins and I would just
Hey,
put them
I
into
got-
little plastic baggies to make my organization easier. But then I
170
realized
Legion, get in
it'd be
here now. Don't say, oh,
thousands of
just get in
plastic
here.
baggies.
Still coming, Legion. I was just joking.
He said,
No,
"Oh,
get in
sorry,
here.
no,
Don't
Get
be
in.
sorry, get in here.
let Eric suffer. He has to be here as long as we're here."
Hey, 117 Legion, I got a very important question for you before I can officially approve
No,
of your...
save it for when he gets here in person.
Okay, never mind. I don't have a question for you yet. Sorry.
He said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
And Eric, we're gonna need you to keep your finger on the kick button, just in case this doesn't go over well.
Yes, sir.
And Clay, if the hard ER slips out, you can.
Did you
know
just
what we
call
gotta
me
do.
sir? That's
Yes,
Mr. Dr.
yeah.
Professor Clever Lawyer Man to you.
In the Air Force, we call our officers, sir.
Yeah, well, I ain't your sir. I'm Mr. Dr. Professor Clever Lawyer
He
Man.
said, actually,
Oh.
you should call me Dad, because I am your father. I'm gonna twist it. I am Dad now.
I am dead.
I feel the sudden urge to build a deck on my back porch.
Just a fatherly thing to do. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
Well,
Thank
I
you.
also feel the urge to get the belt, but I feel like I would go for that.
with that.
The belt. I need to go grab my water, so I will be back in a
You
second.
should throw it at your brother, Andrew.
Oh no, it's a plastic flask. So, but I'll leave the mic unmuted so you can hear the door open and close as I come and leave.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
Hope you enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Andrew is such a fine lad.
92950. You win $1 million if you can tell me in the next 3 seconds what that part number is for.
What part number is it?
92950. You have 10 seconds. 9 seconds.
A 1x1 round plate.
You have failed.
That was worth a shot.
I mean, it would have been a bad idea to not take a shot. You
Ooh,
could've
that
won
was a
$1
very juicy opening. That was a very
What part
Hey,
number was
Andrew.
it for, by the way?
yes.
No, I can't tell you. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
never mind.
Andrew,
Yeah.
if you can tell me what this part number is
Wait,
for.
before you tell him part number, can I tell him what it wasn't?
No, it's a different part.
Legion says he's here and he's in the green room.
But if you can tell me what this part number is for, Andrew, then you win my appreciation. Okay.
Welcome.
92593.
92593. It's just a 4x4 tile, or not tile, 4x4 flat.
Nope.
Okay.
Masonry brick.
That's it. Anyway, welcome 117 Legion. I have a very important question for you now.
Yes.
So, what is your favorite Muppet movie? I'm sure you probably got.
2011, because it's the only one I've ever seen.
Well, you should go watch the original Muppet movie. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Aren't you going to ask him the part number question?
Sure. Yeah. You have 10 seconds. Okay, 117 Legion, and here is a part number. You're going to need to tell me what mold it belongs to. 92081.
1x10 brick. I don't know.
Not. It is Grindelwald's hairpiece in white.
Wow.
Just kidding, not in white.
There was no way.
No, I
Like
gave
that-
you a different. Andrew, I gave you a different one. If you paid attention.
Honestly, sure. It's like part number 1. The hell would be part number 1?
I think the lowest amount had 4 digits. I can't remember.
Like, is the red 2x4 not number 1?
No.
What's
I'm
number
pretty sure
one?
it's like one of the really old, like, before Lego things.
Like the ones with the flat hollow inside?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they have a part number 1.
I'm just gonna look up Lego part IDs and I'm just gonna search what the lowest number is. Find a brick at rebrickable.com.
Use BrickLink. It's better. Does it say so?
Eric, what you searching for now, buddy?
Bunch of black bricks
4.
on my sidewall.
Hmm.
I need to fill in the blank.
BFAB actually responded to my comment on his video. I said the dislikes and reading the comments are funny. He goes, I don't think they realize they're helping me in the algorithm. Oh, you're spitting facts. That's just, yeah, it's true. Let's look at old. Okay, that is, what the hell are these?
So Legion, what is your favorite theme of Lego?
He's not here right now. He said he'll be back in a minute.
Okay, so AWM, what is your favorite theme of Lego?
Does UCS count?
That is not a theme.
It's a line, I guess.
UCS doesn't exist outside of Star Wars. AWM. By the way.
I mean the big collector sets, like the Batmobile,
Rex
the
against
Batwing.
Hammer?
Yeah, I guess that would be it.
That's not a theme.
It's a category. It counts.
Very easily for me, Star Wars. That's obvious.
Does Stranger Things count, even though it only has?
Yeah, Stranger Things counts as a theme.
Okay. Even though I have nothing from the thing yet to prove that I actually like it. I need to get
I'm debating on getting that set before it retires, because even though I only watched the first season and didn't finish it because I thought it started going to crap, the first few episodes is very nice.
Season 2 isn't as good as season 1, but I think season 3 is probably on par with season 1, if not a little bit worse.
No, season 1's the best season.
I thought season
season
1
one was
started
the
getting
best.
very absurd by the end, and my family's like, it's really good, you should watch it. I'm like,
I think you should watch it, but I also think you should watch Daredevil instead.
There's so much more work that goes into watching Daredevil.
it's true, but like for me it's very odd because so many, and when I say so many, I mean literally most, if not all of them, have lost my attention really quickly for some reason. But then all of a sudden it's anime and it's like really nice animation and stuff, and I'm just like, this is really nice. I like this. And I watched some live action
You more
show.
watch it for the visual entertainment than you do the story.
No, it is the story too, because in animation, storytelling is much more. There's a lot more that's able to be told. because you look at some of these animes and you're like, there's no way in hell they could ever
disagree with
adapt
that.
this properly.
I mean, yeah, you can tell certain stories better via animation than you would be
Yeah,
able to
Like in
live
the
action.
Spider-Verse.
But I don't
I think most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the probably one of the best examples. Spider-Verse is one of the best Marvel movies of all
I
time
don't think that
because
you
it
can
was
just
animated.
I don't think you can just completely exclude live action things as inferior.
Bro, one of my friends absolutely hates anything animated.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like he likes Star Wars too. So I'm like, dude, you should watch. Is it animated? I'm like, yeah. He's like, no.
There are a lot of people who just consider animated things to be children's cartoons and don't watch it.
Well, that's the biggest thing. Like, you have to look at some of them. It's a whole perspective thing. Like Breaking Bad. I still haven't finished Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad was really good when I was watching it. It reminded me of the storytelling I would see commonly in anime. And that's why I was like, wow, like the story is actually really good. That's something that's nice. Well, it's mainly because I kept growing up and I was watching shit like Gotham. That shit's lame. Like, all the shows I ended up watching were just lame if they were live action.
I think if you watched Daredevil, you would reconsider your bias against live action entertainment.
I don't think I'd reconsider it because you guys haven't watched Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, I would debatably say, especially the way it's going right now, it's probably, if not, one of my favorite pieces of media of all time.
I would say that about Daredevil, though.
I got a solution for you, AWM. Why don't you watch Attack on Titan?
Yeah, actually, how about we do that? Yeah, you guys watch Attack on Titan. I'll watch Daredevil. How about that? We'll make it an even thing, and then we can kind of try to say.
First off, there's a lot more work for you to go into Daredevil than it would be for me to watch Attack on Titan. Second of all, where would I watch Attack on Titan?
Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix anymore. I got rid of it for Disney Plus.
I'll send you a I'll send you an anime website with no ads that I consistently use.
Is it pirating?
I don't even know because most of the pirating websites got taken down and this one survived the wave. So I don't know.
I don't really support pirating, so I would like for you to look up into that first.
Well, then you can just do Crunchyroll and I can give you the account.
All right, I'm back.
How many seasons are in Attack on Titan?
There is 3 seasons, 60. We're on the 67th episode that comes out on Sunday.
Holy crap.
Are they half-hour episodes?
They're half-hour or 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, so it's the same as Daredevil. It's less than Daredevil actually, because Daredevil.
Yeah, that's why the thing. It's like, yeah, we'd probably be watching the same amount of content.
So,
but
Andrew, if you would watch Daredevil, would you watch the coinciding show you need to watch with it?
You actually need to watch coinciding shows.
You have to watch Defenders because it's 8 episodes that takes place between seasons 2 and 3, and it's very important. So.
Yeah, but I feel like you really need to watch
why not?
shows.
8 episodes isn't something crazy, but it's more of like I would never ask you guys to watch Naruto because even though I think the storytelling in Naruto is really beautiful, it's very difficult to tell someone, hey, yo, there's 480 episodes you need to watch, all 20 minutes. And then it's also still continuing into the future with his son show, Boruto, and that's already on episodes like 190. So that's an extra 200 episodes to watch. And it's like it took me 5 fucking months to watch that shit. It's because I really did enjoy it, but it's also like, is it the best out there? No. So I'm not going to ask you to watch it. It's just...
I basically did that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was another show I tried to start watching, and I kind of thought it was kind of not that the greatest.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I watched every season, and it took me a few months. It wasn't the greatest show ever, but it was one of the better MCU shows.
I think it's a great show.
Oh, actually, if you want a better, more crazy show, or not better, because I still think Attack on Titan's the top, but if you want to have an easier time, there's a show I really, really enjoy called Promised Neverland that is currently on its 17th episode or 15th episode. It's a 12-episode first season, and then the next season's airing right now, and that's 11 episodes, but there's only 3 out. So that one you can watch in a day if you sat down and had nothing else to do.
Stop having things that are less than awesome happen to me.
I think you should watch Daredevil, no questions asked.
Do you think the Prestige is better than Daredevil?
I personally haven't seen it, but I know my mom's seen it.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
That's good.
Like half the Marvel /DC shows she's seen, but I just never gone into them.
Stop. Not you.
Have-
Not talking to my computer.
Have you ever watched Attack on Titan Legion?
No, my friends have been trying to get me to, but I have refused.
It's more of, see, the one thing that a lot of people have the problem with anime is they instantly just assume it's just hentai, you know?
No,
Like-
I know it's not. I just
Yeah.
anime
There's,
just never
like-
captured like interested me.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that it's like by season 1 I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever, I like the universe. Season
Would
2
it
I'm like,
trigger-
okay, they're expanding. And then
Would it
season
trigger you
3
if
yeah, go on.
sorry, I cut you off. Would it trigger you if I told you that Into the Spider-Verse was my favorite anime?
Yeah.
No, because I'm one of the lax anime fans where I'm just like, hey, y'all think anything, just anime is more of a style than it is just coming out of Japan, because the biggest thing about anime is that they outsource a lot. So half of the anime you see that were released in Japan were made in China and Korea. So can you count those as anime if they're not Japanese made? And that's why I consider Avatar an anime, because it's in the anime style.
Alright, I gotta unfrozen. But the movies I did grow up watching, and I still love to this day, are the original 3 Transformers movies.
See, the thing is, I only ever remember the first 2. I don't remember what happened in the third one.
We don't
'Cause
talk
I haven't
about
watched any of
the
them.
we don't talk about the Transformers movie that came after the first 2. Apart from Bumblebee. Bumblebee was pretty
We
good.
don't talk about the ones that came after the third one.
Did you
Oh
see
yeah,
Bumblebee?
this Mind of Mine, the one thing.
Yeah, except Bumblebee. Bumblebee was good.
Yeah, that was my favorite
Bumblebee's
of them
the
by
only one
far.
I've
I thought Bumblebee was all right. Yeah.
It was
I gave
definitely
it
the
like a
best of
2.5
them.
star, I think.
Yeah, but this Mind of Mine, Attack on Titan, it does kind of hit you with that first episode gut punch, and that kind of tries to drag you through the first season. But once season 2 hits, that's when the whole narrative kind of switches, and like they realize it's very hard to explain because there's so much that's involved that it just grows on the plot as the story continues. That's how it goes. It just gets better and better as it keeps going. And currently, I think Eric can vouch for this. The latest episode was probably the best episode of the show.
Yep, definitely.
What's this that
Like-
comes with 1x6 tiles in various colors? I need them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors.
1x6.
Yeah, and it's crashing the website when I try to search 1x6 tiles.
1x6 tiles. 1x6 tiles. I
Oh,
think
that's the
probably like
8496.
the ATTE or something.
No, but like to show you the obsession with Transformers I basically like gave each family member I had like their Transformer. Like I would like, this is your character.
Oh. I never really got into Transformers. I always liked them. It's just I never was like the hugest fan.
The movies aren't
I
really
think
that
it's
good.
the
I would definitely
military
recommend
aspect of
Bumblebee
them.
though.
That got me really into them.
I did like the Transformer toys as a kid, I gotta admit.
Oh, I had some too. Yeah.
Even though for me, at like 5 and 6, they were the hardest thing to actually properly transform.
The movies were practically made for the toys.
Yeah. I just don't
Yeah.
think they expected them to be like that much of a box office success, you know?
Yeah.
Some of the movies though were just absolute mind garbage.
Oh yeah, that's some things. Like some things are just completely mindless action. And that's kind of what you go to some movies for. That's kind of why I like the Godzilla versus like Kong. Why I'm super excited.
Back to the beginning. It's all a circle.
Yeah, because like the first movie didn't have what I wanted. It had a barely held together story, but not good action. That was the biggest problem. The second
I
movie,
think
the
that's one
Kong,
of the
had
reasons. Sorry, I'll keep cutting you off.
Yeah, but Kong had an okay enough story and some really good action, so it made the movie really enjoyable to watch. And then I think, yeah, again, a comprehensible story with King of Monsters, but over the top, amazing action with the monsters. So that's all I'm
King of
hoping.
Monsters was really good.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just saying, like, it got better with each of them because they kind of had the developing or at least fragments of a story, you know? So
2014
that's why I'm like,
Godzilla was my least favorite because I didn't care about any of the characters, and we
yeah.
got like 10 minutes of Godzilla in a pitch black city. But Kong,
Yeah, and then
Skull
Kong,
Island was just great.
yes, Skull Island was great, and I thought King of Monsters was on the same level as Skull Island. Even though the human characters weren't as interesting, the monsters definitely made up for it.
Yeah.
King of the Monsters.
I'm looking forward to King of the Monsters. I don't have a way to watch it, but I do need to watch it before.
Wait, so is there a difference between King Kong and Kong?
They're the same thing. It's
Hey,
just for some reason
I
in the
think so.
American movies they aren't calling him King Kong.
Oh.
Maybe for a reason.
Yeah,
Like-
could be for a reason.
Sounds very
Kong
lame
wasn't
if what
the
you
last
guys
one
are
of his
saying is
time.
true. He wins the battle and then they call him King Kong. That just sounds really lame.
That sounds well. I'm no Godzilla expert, obviously, but that sounds like something that would be done.
I wouldn't
I
be
feel like-
surprised if that was the case.
But like humanity, like in that universe, has a really weird, complicated history with Godzilla. Because like at
Yeah,
one point
because,
he's a
like,
bad guy, and then 2 seconds
In the
later,
2014
he's a good
one,
guy.
he was their hero. He saved the city from the monsters, and now all of a sudden in the Kong trailer, they're acting like he's this disgusting thing that they just want to die.
Yeah, it's like, dog, he just vibes, bro. We need him to
Yeah.
come out. There's like
That's
so
not
many
very
Kongs,
cash money
bro.
of you.
What monster I gotta fight now?
Yeah.
What would make Godzilla vs. Kong just the best movie of this year for me is if they made a reference to that wasn't very cash money of you.
No, the one movie I'm excited for this year is the new Top Gun movie.
I am excited for Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh yeah, but
Afterlife got delayed again, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm sad. Incredibly sad.
Only reason why is because I love planes. I love aircraft like that, like especially the F-18. And I'm pretty sure Pedro Pascal's in it too. So
I'm personally interested in Eternals because every time you see Marvel making some oddball superhero group movie, it ends up being good. I'm hoping it could be on the level of like Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man or Doctor Strange. Because those are all good.
You know what else is coming out this year that I am interested in?
What?
We haven't heard anything about it really, aside from like 2 images. But I'm really interested to see how Luca.
Oh, all right. So there's this movie recommendation I gotta give y'all. It's a movie based on true events. It's a military movie, but it's called The Outpost, and it's on Netflix.
Yeah, the movie was pretty good. I watched it.
You've seen it.
What's it about? Oh, it's just war.
Yeah, we're like
Better-
in Afghanistan and whatever, and protecting the outpost that's right in the middle of a valley, so they have the worst position ever.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of like mountains, so like not on top, but on the bottom where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
I've been needing to find access to Army of Darkness. After I watched that movie, I have 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead to watch.
Yeah, that's the thing. I watched Dunkirk. I watched 1917. I think I watched. There was another one I watched.
I need to see those.
And I thought those were all good movies. I enjoy.
Which one's better?
Personally, 1917. I did like 1917 a little more.
I think I agree with you.
Neither. They're
I
both
don't
British
agree.
movies.
I think
they're both
1917
garbage
is just a
movies.
gimmick for the one shot.
There was one I liked better, but I need to think of the name. I don't want to. Hold on.
Have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
I have not. That's one of them I need to see.
It's good.
I've seen that one.
Black Hawk Down.
Let's see what this mind of mine says.
Oh, the one I really liked, Midway.
Oh,
I
dude, that
haven't
was a
seen
good
that.
movie.
I really
liked
liked Midway when I watched it. That's the one that I was like recently in the last year or two. That was the war movie I enjoyed the most.
it. Yeah, I watched it like 3 times. Twice in the
Wait,
theater.
wait. Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
No, I want
Not that's
to.
the one about like Hitler, right?
Yeah.
I want to. I really want to.
That like won an Emmy or something, right? Oscar?
Yeah, it won an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Yeah, that movie, like, I don't know what, but like it was like, it wasn't like a wide release. It was like a type of pop-up movie type deal. Cause like there was every time I checked like movie theaters around, they never had it. And like when they did, it was only there for like 2 days, and then it was gone, and then came back maybe like 2 weeks later for another 2 days and gone.
Yeah, I've been telling people this who like love anime, but there's this like cult classic anime movie that like Steven Spielberg and people have referenced as like some of their greatest inspirations for things like
What movie?
Terminator, Akira.
I've heard of that.
You've heard of it. It was
I haven't seen it, though.
it was the 30th or like 40th anniversary of the movie, and they remastered it and brought it to theaters right when theaters came back. And when I tell my anime friends I watched that in theaters and that was my first impression of the movie, they are so jealous because it was in my local theater for like 3 weeks just because there was nothing else that the theaters had. And we were just like, you know what? There's an anime movie from the 80s that everyone says is amazing. And I like watched it and I'm like, this is not pretty good. It's kind of wild, but it's pretty good. And it was, I think that's one of those things that's like, I just maybe enjoyed that one better because I watched it in theaters. And there's some movies you need to watch in theaters.
Like,
Hey, sorry to cut you off. I think I'm gonna pop off. Thanks for letting me join, Eric.
See ya. Thanks for coming.
Gotcha, man.
Later.
See you later, man. But yeah.
yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm. As we were saying, yeah.
Well, you know, but like, what's good? Like, so I'm pretty sure Jojo Rabbit came around like December of 2019 because I remember in January of 2020, there was a screening in like a movie theater 30 minutes away from me on my birthday. But I already had other plans that day, so I couldn't go, and I was a bit sad.
I didn't get to see it until like a week before it was coming out on Blu-ray, but I went to see it in theaters anyway. It's a good movie. Would strongly recommend.
That's the one biggest problem I have with entertainment is that there's so much of it that's so good, but like no normal human being can see it all, sadly.
I can see it all. I'm gonna do it.
He said that's my goddamn challenge in life.
There's got to be at least like 7,000 movies each year that come out. So there's no way that you have...
Bro, there's over 7 billion movies, like, everywhere.
Yeah. All right, so...
Yeah, but it's like, even if I tried to watch all of the ones that, like, everyone says, like, watch this one, like, I only just saw Pulp Fiction last year.
I still haven't seen that. That's on my list.
Yeah, that, like, see what I'm talking about? Like, you have so many movies that you want to see that you just have put on a list and forget about because you...
I don't forget.
I've
never forgotten a thing in my life, Andrew.
Because like every time we see her, she'll be like, "Hey, watch this movie," because it's on Netflix, and like she's seen like almost every movie on Netflix. I'm like, she's...
See, the one thing that's very difficult for me is that my parents were kind of protective when it came to rated R things. Like, I was in high school when she got me my first Call of Duty, like 9th grade or something, when most people had gotten it in like elementary school and were playing it all the time in middle school and stuff. And then it's like, I didn't start seeing the first rated R movie I ever saw was Logan, because we went and saw it in theaters. So put that in perspective. That was like 2015, 2014.
I think the first R-rated movie I saw in theaters was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, my second one then was Deadpool, and then me and my friends snuck into the theaters to watch Don't Breathe.
I think the first one I ever watched was Black Hawk Down.
But yeah, basically,
I'm pretty sure I cut out at the one part because like they took a bullet out of some dude's leg, and I turned off the TV.
Yeah, Yeah, that was the thing. I kind of like. You guys ever watched American Sniper?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some of the straight up kills in that movie are just like, whew, fuck. No wonder this is rated R. He just shoots off the guy's head while he's keeping the woman hostage, and you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Movie is intense. But then again, it's one of those things like, so basically when it comes to me and what's it called? If it doesn't involve horror and it's rated R, I'm kind of probably haven't seen it. My rated R movie catalog is very poor.
So that's why you haven't seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I have really bad anxiety, so I don't watch many horror movies.
I just don't like many horror movies. The Shining and Doctor Sleep are good, and it was okay. And the
I think a lot of them aren't that good. It's just when you finally get those ones, like I do have to say, as someone who watched a lot of them, like I thought the Blair Witch Project was pretty solid, but it kind of falls apart on multiple watches. But like if you watch it first time and you've never seen or never really heard much about it, it's a pretty solid movie because the actors really did a phenomenal job in that movie.
I think Deadpool was the
but
first
the weird
rated R
thing is
movie I've ever
that certain
seen.
horror movies or stuff like that that's always fascinating. Especially when I found out about like what the SCP Foundation is. Even though there's no news about it.
But yeah, what is it? My knowledge of horror and comic books literally comes from the fact back in 2015 to 2016, I was just on the young age where all my friends had jobs, but I was too young during the summer, so I couldn't get a job. So I would literally sit there and play GTA and Minecraft all that summer. And on the side, I would listen to people talk about comic books, history of comic books, and then horror movies and horror things, like horror stories. And some of the best horror content I've ever heard happens to be some of the ones on those YouTube channels. And it's really funny because if I was to say what some of my favorite stories are, one of my favorite stories, like horror stories I'd ever heard, funny enough, is one of Corpse Husband's biggest videos other than Among Us. Because he did a horror story about like search and rescue officers that was phenomenal. Whoever wrote that story was fucking amazing. Made in a beautiful world and like really interesting because it's like when people go missing, they go and search woods that are millions of miles deep. And of course, there's probably some supernatural shit going on in there. And it was very interesting hearing the person build the world up and then like through the story be like, okay, they don't want me releasing this stuff. And yeah, but yeah, the SCP Foundation's pretty damn good too.
Yeah. Because I forgot how I found out about it. I'm pretty sure in my recommended, I got the recommendation for a video about the living Lego SCP.
I did not know that was an SCP. That is kind of
an
funny.
SCP. It's living Lego. And in the video I watched, she was like, "Yeah, these two kids built Optimus Prime and one A2 Abrams, and they fought each other."
Yeah, the reason I got into the SCP Foundation is because one of my friends in middle school had actually been writing an SCP, and he told me about it because he wanted to. Because I think he ended up on the website, but I don't know which number he is. But it was very interesting because he spent a long time working on that post.
But another thing I like about this is not everything is like scary stuff or horror. It's like some of it's just like
they're just unidentified objects.
Yeah, like living Legos,
Yeah,
they just become zombies when you put mega blocks in them. That's pretty much about it.
Also, why haven't dark tan or tan 2x2 round bricks?
How much money are you spending on the goddamn bricks and pieces? He said $287.
Not quite. I have 280 parts in my bag.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say 200. I said 287. You were about to be like, no, 280 actually. What? I was very shook for a minute.
I'll pretend that was my intention. It is far more expensive than I would like, but I'll probably be going through these and deleting half of them anyway.
That's the one thing I want to do. I want to know if anybody else in the community that I know, because do you remember what was his name? Dr. Professor, the one in Germany?
Yep.
Who came on the stream? He has a Bricklink store, and I kind of want to wait to buy Star Wars figures until I find out what his store is again, because he had a really good, not only really good deals, he had an amazing collection. And but I don't know how to contact him unless he just appears in the chat one day. Because I would definitely buy from him over any random Bricklink seller, even if it's like $1 or $2 more expensive.
Yeah, I think I had like over 500 or 1,000 minifigures.
Yeah, and he was like selling like pre-Vizslas, Pong Krells and stuff, and I'm just like, those are figures I want and I need eventually.
My friend has pre-Vizslas Star Shuttle, but he has it on the shelf and it's just collecting dust.
I that used to be my my 2008 Death Star. The pieces are still stained with dust because of how long it was sitting in there.
No, like I picked up one of his sets and it was just crusty. Like I touched it and it was just like a shed of dust came off of it, and I'm like, ugh. But his pre-Vizsla figure is still in there, like mint.
Oh, inside the cockpit and stuff.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, I can't. I looked at it. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Should I steal this? I'm like, no, I'm leaving it here. And then become more valuable.
Tell him that you're gonna buy it. Recommend him to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, offer him $5.
Yeah, dude, I probably can. It's like, dude, I even offered. I was like, dude, let me wash these sets for you, dude.
I promise at least half of them will come back.
I bought pressurized air so I can.
Does it work?
It works if it's not the most dusty thing. Like if you do it like once a month or whatever, you're fine. But if something had been sitting there for like more than like 3 months without you dusting it,
dude,
good luck. Because
I'm pretty sure his sets have been sitting there for like over a year.
Well, yeah, it's by the sound of it, it sounds like it's been years.
Yeah,
like plural.
And I even asked him, I was like, hey, let me take these with me. Let me wash them. I'll bring them back.
There's certain things I need to figure out because like some of the pieces seem to be just stained dust. Like I cannot fucking for the life of me clean it. So I'm wondering if there's a proper way to. No, soap and water didn't fucking work. You know how crazy that sounds?
What do you mean by stained with dust?
I can bring in some of the pieces. Because
Like,
it's literally not hard.
For my collection, I also have to wash. These like weird goop got all over them.
Because the only set that had that kind of problem was my Death Star. So all the plates that were on like the Death Star before I took it apart were there.
Soap, water, and heavy scrubbing from a toothbrush is what I do.
I did not try it. That may be the case. It may be the help.
That probably is it.
The toothbrush probably the one thing I needed, but literally I felt like putting it under water made it worse. Like made the dust turn to glue.
Oh, other sets. He also has the 2012 X-wing and 2012 X-wing and TIE Fighter, and the Y-wing from I think like 2010 or that same era.
Yeah, I have a lot of those sets that I kind of just want to clean up or rebuild. Like I have some of the 2005 turbo tank is one I need to rebuild. I need to sit down one day and get all the pieces together and rebuild it.
He also has a 2013 ATTE and Gunship.
Okay, I have the 2008 version of both of those. They're actually sitting on the shelf. But yeah, those are. I want the 2013 ones, but those prices are disgusting.
Yeah, and I'm like, and when I saw you had the Gunship, I'm like, sell them to me. Yeah.
I will give you base value.
Bro, I'll give you $20 to them. Because the cool thing is, he's not into Lego. He's gotten more into like with PCs, and he has an addiction to anime girls. I'm like, dude, you gotta get help.
I have a friend who has that kind of problem. He has a body pillow. I went like halfway viral on TikTok. Got like 1,000 likes on TikTok because I posted a meme with his anime body pillow.
You know, what's it got? No, he hasn't gotten to that point yet. but like I'm pretty sure like 90% of his like phone, like that, like storage space is just taken up by anime girl pictures.
Oh no! Oh no!
He had like 3.5% space left. That's how much. That's
disturbing.
I have less than 10% space left, but I think my phone doesn't have much storage space to begin with, and I have the Prestige and the Lego Movie downloaded.
I'm pretty sure
it all comes back to the
Like
Prestige.
an iPhone 10. Yeah, his is an iPhone 10 XR. I'm like,
I don't know what that means.
Oh my god!
I know.
How much did he have? Does he have a 32 gigabyte or 64 gigabyte?
I'm pretty sure it's a 64 gigabyte.
Because if it's just straight up images, that's thousands. That's thousands of images.
Yes.
Because my phone.
His folder. It took like a solid 5 minutes for him to scroll to the bottom. I'm like, he showed me this, so he just sat there for 5 minutes scrolling through his folder.
Let me put that in perspective for you guys. Where's my photos? Photo app. Where's the photo app? Oh, it disappeared. But I want to see how much space I have versus how many pictures I have, so we can kind of try to calculate that BS. Because photos, I have 13 gigabytes of photos. And I have, let's check albums, 1,500 photos. And that's because I need to clear out most of it. But we have 1,500 is 12 gigabytes. If he has a 64 gigabyte phone, and we'll give him leeway, we'll give him like a 16 gigabytes for other apps and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have like 20 gigabytes left, and I have a bunch of apps. So say we'll give him an extra like 30 gigabytes. So 13 divided by 1,500. It's about, okay, that's not 1,500 divided by 12. 125 photos per gigabyte. It means he has up to 8,000 fucking anime girls in his phone.
Yeah.
Those numbers are disgusting.
God, yeah. I was like, why? Why just end by suffering? Please. The only reason why he showed me this is because I had to go to his house because he was taking me skiing. This is actually just this past Saturday. He
said so. It's a recent problem.
Yes. And we found out how much space he had left when we stopped at eat at KFC, because then he decided to show us, guys, look how much space I have left on my phone. Because I'm pretty sure he tried to download something, but he said he didn't have enough space for it. And now I'm like,
Y'all just got to hard reset his phone and help him fix his addiction. You said you're 15? 15, yes. 16?
Yeah.
How the hell?
I mean, I just turned 15 like 2 weeks ago. Not this past Sunday, but the previous Sunday.
My brother is sitting there in the back is 15, and it's funny because he actually can draw anime girls, and he has in the past as memes for people. Like I told, he's really talented at drawing.
Yeah, I have another friend who's also really talented at drawing.
It's just, yeah. I told him as a joke, I'm like, know what needs to happen? Because I'm like, I know how I need to go viral. You know this whole thing about VTubers and stuff going around right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, make me one of those anime girl designs. Make me be like a light-skinned female or something, very attractive or something. And I'll put on a voice changer and I'll go VTubing and make thousands of dollars. That's just
yeah.
And then it would be like, yo, what do you do for a job? Oh yeah, I could like completely catfish dudes on the internet for as an anime girl, mind you, and make thousands.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, when you need money for that Lego, just you gotta have that side job of just catfishing dudes.
Catfishing dudes. You know how wild of a profession that sounds. No, but it's like that's one of those things I'd keep secret, but then it's like, well, I revealed you guys the master plan, but you guys would be like completely in on it. You'd be like, yo, this is hilarious. Because then it would be huge if all of a sudden I'd go trending on Twitter if all of a sudden you're like, hold on, it's a white guy who's 20.
they just do some like soccer streams. Like, bro, we've been scammed.
We've been scammed. He's made over $500,000 in donations, yo. That's not even including ad revenue. He's freaking
Bro, what's that?
destroying it.
Tier 5.
Tier 5 Pokemon sub.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, so the name that I want to go with is I'm gonna change my name to it on the thing. I always said my first daughter, if I ever have it, her name would be Alana. And Azrael isn't my true last name, but it's just a name I've been using online for the last like 15 years. So Alana Azrael would be the beautiful e-girl name.
Yeah.
And the best part is I've already changed my name on Xbox to that, and I've gotten some people messaging me and adding me because my profile picture is also an anime girl. And they just assume, like, bro, I'll go into GTA lobbies and people will drop money bags for me. It's the funniest thing, bro. I'm just like, yo, the simping works. I don't even have to talk in this scenario. But it's like you watch videos online and you're like, wow, this whole VTubing thing is pretty easy. Some of it costs a bit of money, but you know what? You could start with the free versions and stuff and then go to the paid versions and you just be balling eventually.
Yeah.
Like, what if I just start joining your streams with a voice changer on my microphone and, and an anime girl? Just be like, that would be absurd.
Bro, Eric's getting donations left and right. Just like, this is not for you, this is for the anime girl.
You said you'll lose subs faster than Pokimane when she said she had a boyfriend. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I remember.
Yeah, but you know how wild that would be? You know how wild? Because I feel my personality is good enough to carry a content. It's just people look at me, they're like, oh, white guy with glasses. That's most of YouTube. So...
White guy, glasses, default YouTuber.
Hey, it's like my reaction channel is doing good. It's about to hit 50,000 views, so I'm not really too mad about that. But it's like, yeah, you can only go so far without having to really finesse the search engines and stuff, which I'm trying to figure out. And I gotten some. It's more of my videos they get in the search bars and then they fall away from the search bars and end up in recommended. But that's very rare. But so I'm just trying to. I think it's worth trying out. I think it's going to be fun to try to just mess around. Like next time I come in the stream, I'll have it all set up so I can be the anime girl in the stream. You guys will be like, "What the?" The hardest part for me isn't going to be getting the anime girl like motion tracking thing down because I know how that works. It's going to be the voice changer to make my voice sound like a girl. It's possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah.
So that'll be our social experiment. I will start live streaming and stuff as an anime girl, and we'll come here to our small community and discuss it later on.
We'll report in.
Yeah, we'll report in monthly and be like, okay, I'm now.
So I got 25,000 this month.
I just played Among Us with Corpse Husband.
Before he's dead.
Yeah, have you been hearing about that? How he's like really getting bad like results for his like medical stuff.
Yeah.
Who is?
Corpse Husband.
Really?
Yeah. It's
no.
Something
must have happened again.
At one point that he won't be able to stream.
Jeez.
And I'm like, dude, like that sounds real bad. Like if you can't even sit down and play video games, that's how bad your illness is. You got something real bad.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, that kind of sucks, dog. I've never watched him personally. I've never been one of those people with the trends. I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the LEGO community. See that? I'm fine where I am.
I need to look up what's going on with Corpse. What exactly? Let's check his account.
So like, one day I was at Walmart and like they have the new City like Stingray poly bag. I bought 3 of them. And one of my friends really likes Steve Irwin, and I sent him a picture. I was like, Steve Irwin's mortal enemy.
Oh, God.
The Stingray. This thing is actually pretty cool. It just kind of sits. It just sits on my bed. Behind Christmas board. Who I bought for like $2. Maybe probably less, probably like 50 cents. But yeah. Pretty sure, like, if you don't include the many times I left and rejoined BFAB's like 48-hour stream, this would be my second stream I'm ever in. That's not my own.
Do you stream on your own?
I do, but I haven't been able to because I haven't streamed in a while because I haven't uploaded in a while. I have some videos I've just kind of been lazy to upload them. I need to. But I uploaded
Go on.
I
was about to change
a
topic.
few weeks ago. But like I guess since I haven't posted in like months, I didn't get many views, and I'm like, that's understandable. I have some other videos I need to post to record. Yeah, and then I used to stream, but then I stopped once YouTube changed that policy of like I never knew of Streamlabs or anything, so I just streamed through YouTube itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then YouTube changed up their policy of where you have to have, I think, a certain amount of subscribers to stream through YouTube.
Through the app. You can
yeah.
stream at any number on your computer, but
I don't have a computer, so I'm kind of just restricted to the app.
So I'm currently downloading a program on Steam that is free that allows me to design my own VTuber. So I'll have the design done tonight, and I'll have the oh god, this is gonna be great.
Dude, you know it'd be funny if I get my friend that I was going to talk about earlier to freaking give you money.
Dude, tell him, yo, this is a friend of mine, and then I'll be like, oh my god, are you Legion's friend? Your friend starts dropping his whole life savings, and then we just come out a few months later. Hey, yo, what's up? We link up in person. I dap you up in a Walmart. Oh yeah, I'm Alana.
He like, yeah.
God, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
Someone in chat says it's looking awesome. So yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely you can see the progress from the day. Now, from this angle, you couldn't see the wall you were building. That looks great.
Oh yeah, it does.
That looks really good. We couldn't. You had it facing the wrong angle the whole stream. 2 hours and 52 minutes of not the right angle we needed.
At first, it was over here. I was starting over there, and then I just started building over here.
Yeah, would have been much more interesting to watch what was actually being built, and I wouldn't have been joking about you calling you garbage the whole stream if we actually saw what was happening.
Hey, Mini Break, how's it going, man? How on earth did you afford all those pieces? That's insane. I got it all for free after a month of hard work. But thank you, Hair Bond. Sorry.
I'm very interested to see what pieces my professor has. That's going to be very fun.
Dude, that'd be awesome if you get all that for free.
Dude, that's so cool.
You heard about that? You were in the stream when I said that earlier, Legion?
Yeah, you said. I'm like, man, I wish that happened.
Because it's like 2 sons buying a bunch of Lego enough that you're like, we got to get rid of the space. I'm like, damn, there's going to be like a big tub of that shit. I'm going to look through it, find like old fake. Because I'm guessing this professor's in her 60s. And if her sons have left, if they were buying sets when they were like 5 to 10, the sets are at least 15 to 20 years old. Or 10 to 20 years old, my guess. So I'm like, I'll do like the hand rub. But it's more of like, I gotta hope. I know this professor good enough for 3 semesters, and I'm just like, all right, maybe at some point. She's a little scared of COVID, but I'm also like, as someone who had it, I'm not scared anymore. So I can see how she in her 60s is scared, but me, I'm like, I don't care.
So what? If I die,
so what?
I die.
Yeah, no, I got sick, laid in bed for 2 days, woke up the next day and said, I can't smell. And then that took like 2 weeks to come back.
Just wakes up like eyes open. Cannot smell.
Yeah, no. Well, that was the thing. Only for 1 day I lost my taste, and that was the most annoying day. Have you ever sat there and had a bowl of Fruity Pebbles and couldn't taste a goddamn thing? That pissed me off on levels I didn't think it would piss me off. And you don't realize how bad it is to not taste anything until you can't taste anything. And I was like, what is happening? I'm eating because I need to eat, but I don't get any taste. This sucks. That was the worst part about COVID. Not the fact, because it's like, oh, if I'm drowsy, I'll lay in bed and watch some YouTube, and that's what I did.
I mean, that's what I do every day after school.
Basically. Is your school like in person stuff?
Sorta. We're doing this integrated thing where there's different groups.
So you go like back and forth?
Yeah, so group B goes Thursdays and Fridays now. And you're online Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Everyone's online Tuesday. No, Wednesday, I mean. Everyone's online Wednesday. But then you have Group A, who's Monday and Tuesday.
My brother's school, they kind of had an option where it's like freshmen to get them used to the school, whatever. They had it all in person or whatever. Like their school days were still the same. But like Wednesdays, no one's in the school. That's like a cleaning day for them. And then like you can choose to be online or you can choose to be in person.
Yeah, no. So last year, like, because like the very beginning, most to like only like probably to like September, maybe November, we actually started doing because at first we started with 1 day. You're either group, we did the groups, but you only went 1 day. So like before I was group B, but I only went Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
now it's rotated.
So yeah, and then but because of that, since how we started off the year just purely online, and coming from a summer, since March of 2020, that's how we were, and so that kind of didn't help. My progressiveness of being lazy didn't help because we just since how we were so close to doing our test, but we didn't finish. They were just like, screw it. You're depending on how your grades were, you're either pass or fail. Yeah, I passed, but first semester I wasn't doing really good. I didn't do good, but this semester I'm trying to change that. So,
all right, I'm gonna have to call it. It's 11 p.m. now, and almost 3 hours of streaming again.
Nice night.
StreamYard frustrated me, but yeah, I was able to accomplish quite a bit, so I'm happy about that. A nice update coming in a couple days for that. I need to place a brick recording more likely, or buy another collection of parts. Hopefully for cheap. That'd be great. But thank you all so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you for my guests popping in. We had AWM Nurbrick was here, and then Legion, Jeff, and Andrew. I don't remember if there's anyone else, but thank you all for coming in the chat. Appreciate it, and thank you, panelists. And have a good night, and see you all on Monday.
See y'all later.